Yeah,
Perfect.
you're good. Same place, same everything.
Okay, we're live.
Perfect. Everybody, welcome back to...
At least I hope we're live.
Yep.
We'll see.
Somebody check.
We'll see.
We're dead. I'll get it.
Okay.
So,
Now press is pretty loud. I want to turn it down a bit. Everybody, welcome back to the Order of the Broken Spear, our pre-4th of July celebration edition.
Whoop.
We plan on going late tonight because none of us have work tomorrow.
Woohoo!
And
Just parades and stuff.
just parades, which they start at 9. But
We're all
plenty of
gluttoned
sleep.
for punishment.
Parades.
Yeah.
I'm just planning on sleeping.
Yeah.
Pretty much all afternoon.
In case anybody's wondering who is going to watch this later or watching this now, yes, the cameras are different tonight. You're pretty much just going to see my face and the combat board just because of our camera setup is not... Our camera guy is not the usual camera guy. So just enjoy my face for once instead of everybody else's. But let's go ahead and get started.
Beautiful.
I know, it's nice, isn't it? I shaved my goatee and I shouldn't have. Yeah, anyway.
Instant regret.
It is.
Touch, you go, oh.
Yeah, it really was. Like, I looked in the mirror the next day and I'm just like, I look like a dingus.
What have I done?
But nobody came to hear me talk about my facial hair.
Or your dingus.
Or my dingus. Last time, the party went back to talk with the Council of Waterdeep. They received praise for their actions in the past, and they received 2 new tasks from the Council. Thankfully, they were able to be aided by their giant companion, which, anybody remember his name?
Lagacus.
Thank you.
Look
Yeah. The 2 tasks, the first that they were given was that Thay wants to meet with them and talk about the impending threat. But first and more importantly is they have an opportunity to save a member of the Cult of the Dragon and recover the blue dragon mask, which he's offering in exchange for his life.
That's right. I'm going through the maze. That's right. It's all coming back to me now.
So they went to the village of Zonthal's Tower, which is just outside the Mage Tower, known as Zonthal's Tower.
The village of Zonthal's Tower?
Yeah, the village is named Zonthal's Tower as well.
Couldn't have come up with something better.
No,
That's
originally...
like naming your town.
A little bit of bardic history backstory here. Originally, it was just a place for the apprentices of Zonthal to live while they worked for him. And then eventually it just kind of sprung up into the village it is today. They chose to move quickly through the village just in case there were any cult spies that were watching them, and decided to head into the maze, which surrounded the tower that you have to get through in order to get to the tower. And I've said tower about 10 times. Now, before they entered the maze, they were confronted, not confronted, but they did see...
A creepy old man.
Well, they were confronted by a creepy old man that they chose to ignore and kind of brush past, which is fine. I mean, old men just like to talk. It's okay. But they did see somebody up in the tower shouting at them. And the party was able to watch as he waved something over his head and then was promptly attacked by another person in the tower, and they kind of wrestled their way inside.
Thornock tried to fly up there, but he hit an invisible barrier.
He actually hit an illusion.
Okay.
It seemed like
that's right.
it seemed like if you try and fly over the maze, all you get is an illusion of the tower, and not the tower itself. The party tried to do a detect magic spell upon entering the maze, and a dispel magic to try and get through the maze, but neither of them succeeded. So instead, they had to rely on their wit as they came to a clearing with a sundial in it that had a direction facing north, north, cardinal north. And they went.
Then we went north.
Yep, the shadow was facing north. You guys went north, and then when you came to the next clearing, because it just gave you a kind of a roundabout way into the same clearing, the shadows were different. Now there was a shadow facing north from the sundial and a shadow facing west from the sundial. So the party took the west path. And that brought them to this little strip where there was a fountain that they looked in, that they didn't see anything, and all of these beautiful-looking plants with pearls in kind of the middle. And Ari, being Ari, unable to resist, grabbed one of the pearls, which promptly caused the flower and all the other flowers to attack the party.
Yay.
So we're gonna go ahead and start tonight with initiative. Actually,
Trust you guys don't fail me. Yay.
yay.
Good. Yep. I shouldn't have rolled that 20 earlier.
So does anybody have higher than a 20 in initiative?
No, I don't.
Remotes?
Working on it. I dropped one of my dice.
Oh no.
I was muted. It's gotta be low. Let's see. Corey, you're gonna get a buzz here because I'm rolling in my whatever D20 in. I can't talk and type. I'm sorry.
Did you go on vacation
16.
and forget your dice?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm using
you guys came
Hangouts.
with me to school just in case a
I
random
know.
game of D&D makes
I
me
know. I
always
know. I
prepared.
usually have them everywhere. I usually have one set in my backpack at all times, but I failed.
Does that include your dex bonus though?
No, that does not. My dex bonus is a +2.
Okay, so anybody 19?
I got a 19.
3 19s. Okay.
Greece was 18 each time.
Oh, 18.
Reese, did you say 18?
19.
19. You're
16
gonna-
plus 3.
You're gonna go fat first though, because you've got the better dex, right? You're like maxed out on dex.
I got +4, so 19
Yeah.
on my dex.
Right.
Yeah, I'm only a +2 on dex.
I'm only +2 on dex too.
And then it goes off of intelligence from there.
So me.
We all know that I'm not smart.
Alrighty. What did you say for your bonus, Preston?
+2.
+2. So then it is. It kind of makes sense that Ari is the one down below everybody else in initiative this time.
Yeah, I can just imagine your hand stuck in this plant maw, and you're like, get it off!
What is your initiative, Ari?
10.
Start punching it.
Are we seriously about to be attacked by 12 flowers?
Look what I can do.
That depends on your definition of flowers.
Oh yeah. No, I'm planning on doing something like that. Can I fit in there now? That's the question.
So they are large creatures, hence the big
So I
face.
can't take up that space.
No.
You can try.
Yeah, I guess you could try to ride one.
No.
Or you were flying. If you're flying, you can hover over people.
Oh yeah, but I don't have.
Hey,
fly anymore.
we are ready to begin.
Why did I drop fly?
I just look at everybody and go, little help here!
And then the next ones to react are actually the green. Now, the one over there kind of starts flailing its limbs a little bit, trying to reach for somebody. The closed one. The open one is going to... a vine is going to burst out of the ground and grab Tavish.
Crud.
Guys, if we die by flowers in this campaign and we beat 3 freaking dragons at once,
Should be fun. Should be fun. So we're going to make...
because they do a ton of damage. Got wrecked by
Make 2 attacks here.
We should just run away.
The first one is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. It's going to do 4 bludgeoning and 1 piercing damage, so 5 altogether. And then you are grappled and restrained. And then it's going to try and... Basically, this vine's going to grab you and then just try and slam you into the ground. 5 total damage, yes.
I took like 43 points of damage.
Yeah, well, he double crit on you.
So you need to make a strength saving throw for me now.
That's an 8.
Ouch.
Use this box.
Okay, 8.
Sorry, Casey's box.
And then he texted me, but has never texted mine.
Preston has this.
Oh.
This little one. I just brought a couple up for you guys.
Okay, so you take 6 bludgeoning damage, and you are stunned until the end of the creature's next turn.
Which is can't do anything, or can only do one action.
I don't think you can do anything. And they have advantage on attacks against you.
Yep, that is correct. So Tavish, you are stunned. Akio, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, do I notice that like all the flowers are coming to life?
Mm-hmm. Every single one of the flowers is now like shrieking and reacting and trying to reach for people.
First thing I'm gonna do. Are you grappled right now too?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. You're closest to me, so I see you get grappled. I'm gonna throw a fireball and just hit there and try and get it. Let's see.
What's the radius?
Good question. It's
Maybe you
been a
can go
minute
both
since I played.
sides. Isn't it like 30 feet?
It's 20 feet.
20?
So I don't think I can get both. Well, so 5, 10, 15. Yeah. So if I cross it right in the well,
would it hit?
I could hit both sides.
Okay.
So I guess I'll go. So 1, 2, 3. So I can get these 4.
Just those 4?
Yeah.
Purple, blue, and the 2 whites.
Yeah.
Okay, so open purple, open blue, because let's just differentiate them open closed. So open purple, open blue, and both the whites. Okay, what's the roll that they need?
It is a dex of 16.
Okay.
I'm just casting it at the 3rd level.
They all have disadvantage on this roll, by the way.
Nice.
And what was the
Because it's an
DC?
alien.
16.
Okay. They all fail.
Yeah.
So they will be taking full damage here.
Oh. 8. That'll be 32 damage.
Alrighty.
Nice.
So once again, that is purple, open,
Open purple, open blue.
32.
Yep, 32 damage.
Open blue. And both whites. Well, at least they all have the same health, so I can calculate this easy. Math.
Hopefully that frees you up.
And because they are plants, you catch them all on fire as well. Yes. So they are all now burning.
Whoop, whoop.
They'll have to save out of that at the end of their turns.
Awesome.
And that'll just be like a d6 fire damage that you can roll for each of them.
Cool.
Alrighty, after Akio is Thornock.
I want to attack the purple closed one in front of me.
Okay.
Try these sneakers.
So first one to hit is a 25.
First one to hit is a 25. That'll hit. You want to get some music, but just like really low, like super low. Just because.
I can do it. Just desktop audio.
Tabletop audio.
Tabletop audio.
Yeah. And it'll just play right through the
Which one is this that he's attacking? Close what?
You have to
Close
search
purple.
for what
Close
you
purple.
want, but there's like combat tracks,
What's the damage there, Reese?
forest tracks, whatever.
12 for the first one.
You didn't rage.
Oh, you're right. Can I bonus action rage and
You can between your attacks, yeah.
bonus action rage?
-1 from metagaming. Go ahead with your next
I
attack.
just wanted to make sure that he wasn't adding his rage bonus to the damage.
Well, I think you would notice. You'd
27.
look over and see that the vein wasn't popping out of his head or something.
You're not raging.
What's wrong with you?
That'll hit.
I'm about to die here. Little urgency on your part would be most welcome.
Get some of that classic barbarian Thornockness going on here.
Only 11 points of damage.
Alrighty. And by the way, this is just straight up bludgeoning damage. These that you're doing to these plants.
Yeah, because they're living creatures.
Yep, you're basically just pummeling these flowers.
You're denting their leaves.
Stupid axe.
All right, so the purples are going to go next. Stand up again here. There'll be a vine on Akio.
No!
And one on Thornock as well.
Oh crap. We all gonna die.
Alright, so we'll do the ones for Akio first. That's a 15 to hit.
Control
That misses!
Alrighty.
There is, it's like a really tiny little drag underneath the clay bar.
The second attack is a 17 to hit.
That does it.
Okay.
There we go.
Take
It's under the player.
Yeah, it's really teeny. Barely noticeable.
You're going to take 13 damage between piercing and bludgeoning. If you have any resistances, let me know. And you are grappled and restrained.
Okay. But you can still attack on grapples, right? You're just at disadvantage?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And in fact, I think it's only a disadvantage on attack rolls, which I don't think some spells count as attack rolls. FYI.
Right? Like a fireball or a lightning bolt.
Yep. And then the attacks on Thornock. The first one coming in is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, so you're going to take some damage. All halved, of course.
Of course.
So 13 cut in half, so 6 total damage. Yeah, but you are restrained by the tentacle. And then
Okay.
it's going to try and pull you towards it. Actually, you are right next to it, aren't you? Technically.
Yeah, I'm already
All right,
next
so
to it.
it is going to, it's going to just try and just hit you, kind of wrap the tentacles harder around you. That's a 24 to hit
I mean, yeah.
for another 4 damage. And then the plant opens up and it's going to try and take a bite out of you since you're right next to it. And that's a 25 to hit.
Range
Yeah.
attacks will do
Let's see. 11 piercing damage, and you need to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is the 11 halved already?
No, sorry. So 5.
Uh, 17.
17. Okay, so this thing bites into you and starts like sinking its teeth in a little bit. You can tell that there is definitely some sort of toxin or poison that's trying to get into your veins. But it's not
Super.
affecting Thornock. Next up is Braum.
Bro.
You might be muted again.
Can't hear you, Brom.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
I was talking and I was muted. Sorry. Yes. So the nearest one to me, I'm the one that's in the middle, right by the pond.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, by the fountain.
Okay, and I see Ari kind of take this massive damage.
Yes.
I will go ahead and pull out the Staff of Healing, and I'm going to cast. Trying to see how many stacks I'm going to be able to do on it. There we go. Shoot. Quick question. Last time, before we got in, was there a day before we got into this area? 'Cause right now I show all the charges still being used, and I don't remember being in combat.
Yeah, I mean,
You guys would have had a
riding
long
in
rest.
in the cloud,
Yeah.
giants,
Because
castle.
it does it on the next day, so has it been one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just refresh that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cast
Does it refresh
2.
all the charges or just a certain amount?
Each day it regains the damage. It's 1d4 plus 4, or sorry, 1d6 plus 4 on a day. So how many days? So there's at least 4 of them that have been.
We had
I think,
Castle Ride, and then we had the Water Beat.
Yeah, I think you've had enough days.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to do Cure Wounds. I'm going to cast 2 of those charges, and I'm going to use it on Ari to try and help Ari get back to healing. I'm going to kind of run up and just crack her on the, poke her in the side and be like, hey, there's no, eyes up, Guardian. And I'm going to poke him and give him those Cure Wounds. So let me.
Yep, throw him over.
Does he have to have an opportunity attack? Or can he
I
skirt
think
around
he's
the
still
wall?
right on the edge of the other one.
He's fine.
Okay, do I roll the dice? Do you roll the dice? What's the
No, I'll roll it here. I'm just trying to get the thing. For some reason my chat window's gone. If you want to roll it in the short term, it's going to be 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is going to be a plus. It's proficient. Oh, hold on. Spellcasting modifier, where are you at? There it is, plus 4. So if you just want to roll 2d8 plus
2d8.
4 plus 8 total.
2d8 plus 8.
Alright, 11, 19. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So that'll refresh you a little bit.
That helps.
And then, what's that?
That helps. Thanks.
Yeah. Then I'm going to use a bonus action. And I'm going to also just kind of reassure Ari and be like, no, I know that we've been in these sticky situations before, but surely we can get out of this. Let's do a little bit of hedge trimming and be on our way. And I'll give you Bardic Inspiration. That's going to be a 1d...
D10?
I think it's a 1d10 now. Yeah, 1d10.
Awesome.
Good round.
And that's my turn.
Ari, it is your turn.
Yeah.
You are currently grabbed and restrained.
Okay, so what can I punch it with my other hand, or do I have to try and break a grapple first before I can do anything?
So if you try to punch it with your other hand, you'll be at disadvantage.
Okay, so I can
So you
make
want
attacks
to-
with disadvantage. These things can't have too high of an armor class, right? Should I try it? I'm gonna try it.
I mean, you could always do a grapple contest, but that'll take your action, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to see if it would be an action here. Let me just
Okay.
look at that really quick.
Why can't I try it? Okay. Devion's search thing is broken right now. Oh, just kidding. There it goes. Grapple.
I don't find it soon.
Escaping a grapple. A grappled creature can use its action to escape.
Okay. So yeah, that'll be your action to escape.
Okay.
Thank
I'm gonna attack it at
Okay.
disadvantage. So the first one is a 14.
14 will hit.
Nice.
Nice.
For 20 damage.
20 damage. And which one is this?
The white open.
White.
That took fireball damage before, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is on fire.
Okay.
Which none of those are fire have gone yet, right?
No.
Right.
Oh no, purples have.
Oh, purple. Yeah, purple.
yeah,
right.
roll
Open
me a
purple.
D6 for both of them.
For both purples?
Yep.
Well, the other purple's not on fire.
Closed one wasn't on fire.
Yeah, just
Okay.
the open one. So it's 2 damage. Nothing.
Okay. 2 damage, and then it puts itself out.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Second attack on
Yeah, just a little something.
open weight
Okay.
is a 18. Is the lowest
18 will hit.
for
And you did your sneak attack damage with the first one.
because bronze. 5 feet. So that was 12 damage.
12 damage.
These things are healthy. Arm strike. So 25.
25 will hit.
Beautiful.
And then this is 7 damage. And I'll spend a key point for final attack. 15
15 will hit.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So you just start like wailing on this flower, trying to get it off of your arm.
It's still alive, and there's 12 of them.
I'm gonna burn all my spell slots before we even get to the tower. We're gonna have to sleep in the maze.
Remember, you guys are also on a time crunch.
That's right, because he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Should we just run? Should we just get everybody free and
Maybe
run
we
away?
should jump down the well.
I don't want to take falling damage and get stuck because I don't want to fly.
Moving on, we've got a bunch of flowers that go next.
As in all the rest.
So the white flower, actually, sorry, I should also say that there is a tentacle on Ari already. It is the open face one is going to try and grapple Braum here.
If you move, just a quick question. If you move within the tentacles, do you get an opportunity attack or only within the flowers?
These are representing you being grabbed. By them.
Okay, so
their
they're not
tentacles are
actual
bursting out of the ground. Yeah.
characters. Okay.
So they're not actual characters, but technically you can't move if you're being grappled by them anymore.
Right.
So the first attack against Braum is going to be a 20 to hit, which I'm going to assume does.
$20
damage to Braum.
Okay.
And then the open flower is going to grab both of Braum and Ari and just slam them together.
Dang.
Okay.
So I need each of you to make a strength saving throw, please. The DC is 14.
21.
21, okay.
Sorry, I'm getting the thing in. Hang on. That was a strength?
Yes.
Alright, no modifier.
No modifier. Well, okay.
That's a 10.
Alright, so
I
you're gonna
have a
take,
plus 0, so.
so you're each going to take damage, but it's going to be different. So, Braum takes 11 bludgeoning damage and is stunned until the beginning of this creature's next turn. And you take 5 bludgeoning damage and you're not stunned. So basically, Ari is able to kind of dig in her heels to avoid getting slammed, but Braum just gets picked up and smacked against her a few times. Then the other white goes, and it is just going to make a couple tentacle attacks on... Oh, no, wait. Sorry. I need to make one more attack on Braum. That one is only a 13 to hit, though. As it tries to bite down on you.
Does not hit. Yep.
Oh. Yeah, never mind. It can't bite down on you. It's biting down on Ari already. The next one attacks with its tentacle on Braum and gets a crit.
Oh boy.
So I need a few more dice. I bet you guys weren't expecting this tonight.
No. A TPK? No.
A TBK by flowers, especially?
Like, well, we planned to go 3.5 hours, but we only got through a few rounds of combat, and you're all dead.
The rest of it'll be 1 hour of combat and then 2 hours of rolling up new characters.
And so that's going to be a total of 13 damage to you. And it's going to it is going to grapple you now and pull you away. And just try and whip you a bit more and bite you a bit more. And you are stunned right now, so it gets advantage.
Jeez. And then they're gonna take fire damage.
That's right, yep.
I'm holding these dice because I'm so mad at them.
Gotta do that fire damage.
Look,
Gotta do
Alright,
it.
so one is a 21
It hits.
for a total of 15 damage with that one.
Okay.
And then the bite is another 21. For another 15 damage, and then you need to make me a Constitution saving throw. Go ahead and roll fire.
Okay, one of them is gonna take 6. This one, biting Ari.
Okay.
And then the other will take 4.
Okay, Brom, what'd you roll on your Constitution saving throw?
It is. Pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Natural. That would be a failure.
Mhm,
A natural one.
Oh, crap.
All right, so you are
with a +2.
diseased. And you're poisoned until the disease is cured. And let's see here. So there's a specific thing that happens, and that is your hit points are reduced by 9. And every 24 hours, you will roll a new saving throw against this effect, and every time you fail, your hit points will go. Your maximum hit points, sorry, maximum, not regular hit points, will go down by that number.
Okay.
Okay. But that is that. Orange is just gonna try and slam Mr. Tavish a few times.
Does it have reach?
Close. Yes, it does.
I thought this guy had me.
Yeah.
Have reach too?
Mm-hmm. They all have reach 10 for their tentacle attacks. So
Well, so is this tentacle part of him or
reach
part of
10
him?
feet. That tentacle's part of green.
So then orange has to do a new tentacle.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Good thing it did it. That was a natural one. So with the advantage, that's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits. Goodbye, cool
Gotta go
world.
deep into my spells and start really researching.
14 total damage.
Yeah, we need a druid, like a control plants. With a,
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing if I have any scrolls that I can whip out or something, because I've got a bunch of scrolls.
And then the next one is higher, so you're going to take
if I can get loose from this thing.
12 damage from that one.
Well, that would be
And
awesome.
then-
But I think I might jump down the well. Because I've got movement, and if it turns out that there's nothing down there, I can just run up it, because I can move up vertical surfaces.
And then Akio is going to be attacked by... No, you know what? This one's going to attack your cat. I like that idea. Tentacle's going to come out and grab your cat and just start slamming it into the
He
ground.
only has 1 hit point.
Yeah. Yep, that hits. So
Yeah, he's
yep.
obliterated.
It just attacked the closest thing to it. Hey, it absorbed a whole turn from that thing. You should be
Thank
proud.
you, Cat.
Yes.
Good job.
Okay,
You
I
did
think
your-
that
you did your
is...
I'm just envisioning like Monty Python's, or it's got the lady like just beating the cat
Yeah.
against the wall.
Actually, no. Blue is also going to try and attack Akio. So let's do another vine in that perfect
one?
trifecta. Yep.
So, this one was from purple?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
If you want to mark him, you can. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter to me.
That had advantage, but that was terrible. That's only an 11 to hit.
Misses.
First attack. Second attack is, again, avoiding a natural 1. Thank you. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
15.
Okay.
And then you're not close enough to it, so... go ahead and give me a strength check really quick, because it's going to try and take its extra attack to pull you to it.
Just a straight strength?
Yep.
17.
Okay, yeah, you managed to dig in your heels against the vines. Back up to the top of the round. It is the green's turn. Tavish is no longer stunned at the end of this turn.
Okay, Mr. Grappled?
You're still grappled. Where's the other green? Is it on the far other side? That,
Yeah,
you
it's
can't-
just across.
that one's just flailing.
Nobody's within
Yeah,
range.
it's sad. Jeez, that is like the third one that I've rolled in conjunction with other dice. 18 to hit.
This green?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, yes.
Okay. 10 damage. And then the next attack is a 13 to hit.
Yes.
And then you're not within reach. Okay. Go and roll me a strength check, just to try and avoid being pulled in.
16.
Okay, you managed to dig in.
So am I
You
still
guys are
grappled?
You are still grappled. You have to spend an action to try and break free of the grapple.
And if I attack, I get
It is your turn, by
advantage?
the way.
If I make an attack?
Yeah, if you make an attack while grappled, you are at disadvantage.
They seemed fairly easy to hit.
So what's the grapple check? Action?
It's it's an action, and you have to make a 13 DC athletics or acrobatics to wiggle out of it. So not a hard check, but it is an
And then I
action.
can't move after that, or I can.
Oh, you
still-
can move
I
after
still
that.
move?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am going to attempt to get out
Okay.
of it.
You reach in and pull out the kukri.
Yeah, start hacking and slashing.
Yep.
23.
Okay. Yep. You manage to wiggle your way
And I
free.
am gonna
Go ahead and destroy that vine. By the way.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, so that was
Basically, you hack through it.
Okay, and I'm gonna move.
I will also allow people to attack the vines. By the way.
Okay.
That's why I've kind of got a physical representation.
Is that like?
So
Sorry to metagame, but does that count as damage against the creature that's attacking us, or? If
No,
you
that's
not
just
wanna
against
tell
the
us?
vine.
Okay.
yeah.
So I moved, did my action. All I have left is bonus, correct?
Okay. Yep. Actually, since I did say that you could attack him, what you could have done is pulled out the kukri and attacked the vine, and then once you were free, hit something on your way past with the kukri as well.
Another attack.
Yeah, if you wanted to. I won't let you switch to your gun after pulling out the kukri, but
Yeah, then I'll do that. That's fine.
Okay. So just make an attack against whichever plant you want.
So I was right here,
Mm-hmm.
and I was grappled by this one. So as I hack it up, and then I kind of just swing by, and I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay.
Right there. So that's 24.
24 will hit,
Okay.
and that is green open.
10 damage.
10 damage.
So I still have a bonus action.
Yep.
I actually.
Which you could have used before your attack, by the way. And if you wanted to do
So,
like Slayer's
Okay,
Prayer.
well, I actually. I'll Hunter's Mark. I was going to Hunter's Mark.
Okay,
So
go ahead and
I
roll
will-
some extra damage there.
Yeah.
If you're marking green, or if you want to mark another one.
I'll mark green.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's an extra d6. So another 6.
Another 6 damage.
Okay. There's my. So I as the vines are,
Yeah.
I start hacking them away, and then I back out as I keep hacking and slashing back.
Okay. Sounds
so
good.
I can get kind of out of range of them.
Akia.
All right.
Do my best work from afar.
I'm going to just launch another fireball, same spot, but this time I should be able to get. So if I do it here, I'm actually gonna move it this way a little bit.
Okay.
And go right here, so it still gets the white and the purple, but then I'm gonna go for closed blue and open orange.
Okay.
And try and get all those vines as well.
Okay. What is the? It's 16.
16 dex, yeah. I'm just casting that at the 3rd level again. Damn, that's terrible.
6s.
Right? None of them make their save. All of the vines in the area
Nice.
incinerated.
So
Oh my
Do we hear that
gosh.
plant
Triple
scream?
Yeah, it does.
24 because I rolled a
Did it get? I don't think it got that one. How far did it go this way?
No, it just got
Just to the
yeah,
edge.
just these ones.
So it missed
20
Did you get that
feet.
one too. You're
Um,
going to look at.
If I cast it here, so 5. Yeah, so I got that one too.
So you cast it here
oh, so it would have got this.
Yeah, I would have got this one as well.
and here
And that one.
and all these guys.
Well,
No, because it only goes, well,
Yeah.
20 feet from my center, so
Yeah.
5,
20
10.
feet every
yeah,
direction.
5, 10.
I thought it was weird we only hit
Oh,
one.
okay, okay.
So
I
how
must have
much
just
damage was
misjudged
it?
that.
Red
So
open,
it was only
boom,
24.
24.
I rolled really
All
bad.
right, so you tell me me
Okay,
which
so-
ones are affected.
So I cast it here, so we're going to get open purple,
Okay, open purple.
closed blue, open blue.
Hang on
and
just a
do-
second.
do it
Blue, open
And barely
blue.
orange.
Yeah.
And
You hit everything
closed
but
orange.
these two.
Yeah, I hit everything but the outskirts.
these two.
No, you
Yeah.
hit those because you cast it right there. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
So I also get red and purple.
So everything
and
but
this
what?
line.
Everything but green.
And that line's going to.
Yeah.
That was still not-
Damn, I wish I would have paid more attention on my last turn. Oh well.
Everything but.
You were thinking.
I just miscalculated.
You were thinking.
Yeah, like a little-
Yeah,
yeah.
4 squares or something.
Yeah. I was thinking 4 squares total, not 4 squares each side.
Yeah. Because it's not 20 foot diameter. It's radius.
Yeah.
Right.
20-foot sphere. So
I have a
from the
whole
center,
like batch of templates I got to print out that we can just go fireball.
lay it and see where
And
it
then,
goes.
you
Yeah.
can just
That
kind of
would
see
be-
where it is.
that would be
I
nice.
just haven't got around to it.
Like a clear.
Like a clear little plastic or something.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, well, they're just usually like a ring.
Yeah, now that those are burned up, I'm gonna get the hell out of here, and I'm gonna go back here.
Okay.
Just a little bit out of reach. My cat's dead.
No, cat.
Just so I don't get vine grappled again.
Okay, Thornock, it is going to be your turn.
None of them died.
None of them died.
Wow. I have like 200 hit points.
Well, because that so they've well, I don't want to metagame, but some of them have taken like 50 something plus the punching that you
More
did.
than that, yeah.
So they're 70 rate. They gotta be low.
They got to be we've done
So-
100 points of damage to this white one.
Jeez, we should just run
Is
away.
everyone running away now?
Well, no.
Well, I didn't run away. I just got out of the way of getting
just got
whipped.
back into the hallway kind of thing.
To give you an idea, in one turn or round, I am at 9 points. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
so
going to be moving.
we probably should just run away if we can.
No, 18 hit points. I'm sorry, I miscounted.
Which direction was the way we came from?
You don't remember.
Yeah.
This maze is disorienting.
Okay, cool. Okay,
God, it's like amazing here.
we're on opposite sides. That really sucks.
So I'm gonna make.
I could use my new spell.
Thanks, Dragon.
I'm gonna make 2 attacks against purple.
Okay, which the one that
Close
purple.
post.
close purple? Okay.
Yeah, close purple.
I forgot to ask you on my turn. Do they seem magical, or do they seem just like actual plants?
I mean, they seem like magical plants. Like they don't seem like animated plants, but they seem like monstrous plants.
So the first one is a 14.
A 14 will hit.
And then the second one, because I rolled my other dice as well, was a 28. So I'm gonna roll damage for both.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage for both.
Oh, are these at disadvantage?
You are not restrained at this moment, no. So just regular
Okay.
attacks.
Yeah,
Okay.
Akio's fireball burned up everything.
Dylan, if you're warm, you can turn the air
Oh
conditioner.
no, I'm good. It feels great right here.
Okay.
I've just been
As long
running
as it's
all
really
day, so
good.
my hair is like
Yeah, I put the AC in last weekend, so.
feels real good.
What was the total damage there?
Total of 29 damage. And then I'm gonna try to back out to my right. So
Tortakio.
yeah.
Okay. Just moving to the edge of the clearing.
Yep.
All right, the purples are going to go next. That one doesn't have anybody near it, but closed does have Thornock within 10 feet. So we'll burst out a tentacle and try and... I say tentacle, but they're vines.
Lines.
Yeah. They're tentacle-esque.
So the first tentacle attack, vine attack, is a crit.
Don't look at me as I'm doing it.
I know. It's foyer all over it.
Yes, it is. We have a running joke in our other group that so Corey was saying something like, "You enter the foyer," and he looks right at me and goes, "Sorry, foyer." Like I was the one that was like, "You can't say it wrong," and now that's just this running. They're like, "Oh, is it a foyer?" As they look at me, like, oh.
So that's 13 total damage after the halving, and you are restrained again. And then the second tentacle attack is only going to be a 8 to hit you.
Second one doesn't hit.
Okay, and then I need you to make a strength check against theirs.
Like a strength saving throw?
No,
Or
just
a regular-
just a regular strength check. It's a contest. Technically.
So he does get to add his strength modifier. right?
Yes.
Just
Mhm.
not saving throw.
Yeah, just not a saving throw.
So total 22.
Okay, you're good. I don't know why we needed to wait that long. I should have known the door number. Good. Brom, it is your turn. You are no longer restrained, my friend.
Perfect. I am no longer on death's doorstep, I suppose. For the moment.
Yep,
I'm
and
going
Ari's
to...
hand, your arm is actually free from the thing now. It is like covered in blood and everything like that, but yep, you are no longer
And
restrained.
pollen.
So, yep.
And pollen.
You are-
Did I get the pearl?
No, the pearl is still in it.
You're now
I'm
a
going
giant.
back for more.
It's just its tongue.
I want that pearl.
Yeah. Do it. Okay, so what's if I was to cast healing mass cure?
What's the range on it?
It is going to be. Might as well just keep this thing open all the time. Just that. I always have to look.
Come on,
All right, it is. Mass cure wounds is a 30-foot sphere.
Damn it.
So close.
So it can hit everybody but Tavish.
No, it can't.
Okay.
It can't get. Well, I guess if
he
you
puts
cast
it here.
yeah.
I'm going to consume 5 charges, and
Go ahead and cast
I'm
it
going to
there,
roll 3d8
Wait,
plus
wait.
4 for everyone in that circumference.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So everybody, what? It was 3d8.
Plus 12.
Plus 4, and I just sent it to you. It's
The
21.
total is 21. So everybody except for Tavish regains 21 hit points.
Oh, that almost brings me back to full health.
There was an 8,
Alright.
a 7, and a
I
2.
am full health.
Lucky. Like I said, I'm about to die. And then I am going to... if I move from right now, I'm right next to those vines, right? It's not dead.
Well, they got cleared.
Yeah, the
There's no
vines are
vines
cleared.
by you.
The vines aren't, but the plants themselves are. And so if I move out of their range, they would potentially bite.
They could.
Okay, let
They
me...
could try.
I'm trying to see if my bonus action. So I already used my action. I am going to, having kind of seen my inferiority and my poor ability to defend myself and my friends in the situation, in kind of a, I feel myself pulling and drawing towards a higher power to help me in my ability to not get totally TPK.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast it on the dude in front of me.
Okay.
The open white.
And that will be for 1 minute. I get a +4 on damage rolls and score a critical roll hit on a 19 or 20.
Nice.
And I regain 5 hit points if it dies. So that's my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I hope I don't die, I guess, because if I move, I'm actually, so if I run to the middle and then kind of try and make my way out towards where my friends are, I guess I want to try and do that.
You're gonna take one opportunity attack, no matter what way
Okay.
you go, but you can do that.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
are you
I just
going
didn't know if
towards-
like
are you going
walking
towards-
down the middle it was going to be like a hail of thorns kind of thing where I just get whipped by everything as I walk past, or if it was just one.
Are you you moving towards Akio and Brahm or to Tavish?
I just want to get out of range of the plant, honestly, like, or what I would perceive to be out of range, whether that be to the people or because I only have 25 moves speed.
25.
So
So
5,
that
10,
there.
15.
That would be the best place to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the one
Yeah.
attack against you from open.
Okay, go ahead.
White.
So that is a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. So it snaps
And
as
so-
you try to pass by, but you nimbly get out of the way and run as fast as your little legs can carry you.
Yes, and as I'm casting this, more visually, the dagger at my side begins to change shape
Okay.
and become more baleful, I guess, while my hand is on the hilt, and I am just running.
That's your hex weapon?
Mm-hmm.
I played a Hexblade Warlock in our one-off last week. It was awesome.
Nice.
I had a lot of fun talking to Preston about his new path. Next up is Ari.
All right. Punch this stupid plant. And I'm no disadvantage this time, right?
Nope.
All right.
No sneak attack.
Yeah, no sneak attack damage, but all right. That's a 19
19 will hit.
for 11 damage.
That's enough to kill it.
Yes.
And
Wow, those are
Braum
tough.
regains 5 hit points.
Yay!
1 down, 11 to go.
And at this point, it falls, and you can see the flower petals kind of open up, and the stem with the pearl on it clinks to the
Okay,
ground.
I scoop it up.
Okay, it pops off easily.
Hey,
Nice.
wait. Did we just focus fire?
No, but there's no such thing as focus fire when the wizard just fires everything.
I focus fire.
He has to focus to cast fire.
That's true.
We did
All right.
it, and it felt good.
I want to. Okay, so I have 50 feet of movement speed.
Okay.
I want to just jump up on the well really quick and peer down and see. Like,
So this is a fountain. Sorry, the well is a misrepresentation
Oh,
here.
okay.
This is a fountain
Okay.
that just kind of has. It just kind of has one of those like 2-level things. There doesn't appear to be. You guys have already examined it. There doesn't appear to be anything going on
Okay.
here.
Okay, that's right. That's right. All right. Let's see. At this point, the next most damaged one is probably close purple, right? So I want to go, boom, boom, boom,
Shake the room. Say what?
and and attack that one.
Okay.
Or should I do something with the pearl? Gosh, I don't know. Like,
Maybe if the pearl goes in
it's
the
a
water.
difficult time to try and like role play a crafty decision while we're all getting pummeled and beaten to death. All right, so I'll make an attack against purple.
Okay.
And that's a 15.
That'll hit. Would you like to attack the vine or the plant?
Well, I want to do damage to the plant.
Okay.
And Thornock's not currently grappled, right? Or is he?
He is grappled. The vine indicates that he is grappled.
Okay.
But go on. You
Okay.
you can go ahead and make this hit and decide on the next one.
So that is 11 damage.
Okay.
I'll make a. Oh. I want to spend a key point to try and stun it.
Okay.
Let's see if this
What is the?
It's a DC. It has to make a Constitution save against 16.
It does not make it.
Nice.
Yay! It finally worked.
Purple stunned.
Okay.
Okay. So, does that do I see it? Do I notice if that affects its vine at all?
The vine is still attached.
Okay.
Might be a bit
it
easier.
It hasn't like gone limp or anything.
No.
Okay. I will. I'll take.
But then again, it's really hard to read vine body language.
How are you feeling? I'll stun the plant and then do like a kick for an unarmed strike against
The
vine.
the sweeping lumberjack kick
Yes,
that you learned in the monastery.
Exactly. That is a 26.
That'll hit.
To hit for 9 damage.
Okay, you managed to cut right through the vine, and
Nice.
it goes limp, and Thornock can push it off easily. So that is good.
Okay, and then I'm not gonna spend a key point for an additional unarmed strike because I already spent one to stun it. And I have a feeling I might need to be doing that more on the next 11 that we have to try and kill. This really might not be so bad if we just stay out of range of the majority of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Actions, key points.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
That is going to be 31.
So as Ari is kind of doing this, she's got like one fist that's pummeling, and the other one is kind of holding this pearl in her hand, and you get the sense that this pearl is magical and kind of what you might have come here for. At least to this specific area.
So, in other words, take the pearl and get the hell out of here.
Could be.
Okay.
What you
Purple
choose to
stunned.
do with that information is up to you. But we'll go ahead and after Ari is all of the other plants. Now, is there anybody in range of anything?
But that one's stunned.
I would be in range of orange.
Okay.
And Brom.
Brom's in range of red.
And that's probably
And that's
right?
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start out with orange, because that one comes first in the initiative. First, tentacle vine attack on Ari. If you want to go ahead and put that
Tentavine.
next to...
Vinicle. It's a vinicle.
Like a barnacle.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
It's
Okay. 16 damage total.
is that door closed?
No, I opened it up for you because your dog needed to go out.
Guys,
Your dog.
Those are.
Those are way loud.
8 is the next
Yeah, they're
attack.
loud for
And are
me.
you adjacent to it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like,
And then it's going to make a bite attack on you as well. For a 19 to hit.
yes.
Okay. So this one grabs onto you, but it can't quite get as good of a grip.
Like, not my arm again.
And then red against Brom. That's a crit.
Oh,
He's got like 30 hit points now. He healed.
And
that's
it's got
because
5
I
to
dipped into the dark side.
And he took a few hit points from. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
When I killed.
19
know
damage.
Okay.
And vined.
Vinicled.
Yep. And then it is going to try and hit you again.
Miss.
Which it has advantage now because you're
Yeah.
grappled.
I
Come
printed all these guys on a whim.
That's
just 'cause
a
I was like, these are cool. I want them.
22
And Corey
to
goes.
hit.
Corey goes.
I would like
That's
to
exactly one of the
use
encounters we're gonna run into.
my
I like
ability to change their dice roll.
Okay.
Once per day, I will roll it. I think I was supposed to roll it in advance on the other ones, but can I just send you the roll through the Roll20?
Sure. So everybody else, you guys watch as this vine is coming down at Brom, and all of a sudden you feel this kind of... it's
That
not
didn't
really...
help.
It's just kind of this jerking motion. And the vine is again coming down at him. And you roll it. You roll 2 and you get
I'll
to
use
pick
my
one.
reaction to further reduce that.
No, you rolled 2 with that, and you get to pick one of them
Oh, okay.
to save.
I pick the 6.
You would like to pick the 6, yeah. So this vine is coming down, and then all of a sudden, like, you guys feel this like weird little. It tastes green. That's what it tastes like. Is it tastes green, and then all of a sudden the vine is like 2 inches tall or higher than where it should be, and it just swipes over his head.
It's like that.
And there's the
bit in
sounds
Matrix
of
when,
like
the cat walks
very
by
distant, like someone plucking strings, or like just very light staccato.
Yeah. Alrighty, and that is back up to the top of the round. The greens can't get to Tavish, right? No, they're reaching for him. Ooh, they're trying.
They're trying.
So it is Tavish's turn.
I'm going to. So I've got Hunter's Mark on. I am going to cast as a bonus action. Let's go with Zephyr Strike.
Okay. You can't cast 2 spells in a turn
Oh,
unless one of them's a cantrip.
then never mind.
Yep. Just as a reminder.
In that case, I am going to cast Conjure Barrage, which is an action, and it from my point of origin, I cast a 60-foot cone, and I'm going to cone it like this.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit pretty much all of these.
Really?
Yes, because that's 60-foot lands right there.
60.
Wow.
Right at
Yeah.
the tentacle.
So 60 foot there, and so it's going to it'll be that guy too.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So basically, I reach into my pouch, flip the gun open, and slam in like a brightly glowing shell, basically. And when I fire it, it just erupts, kind of like
A gout of flame,
Like
like a
a-
dragon's breath.
yeah, dragon's breath.
Yeah. Not the
60
actual
foot.
dragon's breath, but the dragon's breath that a shotgun would fire.
Yeah, dragon's yell style. So
Gotta make that distinction.
Each creature within the cone must succeed on a dexterity saving throw
Of
of 15.
Okay, so number 2 and 4 make their save. The rest do not.
So they will take.
Closed orange and open purple.
Take half damage, right?
Yeah. So let's see. So it's 14 damage total. So half that would be 7.
Okay, so 14 to open green.
Mm-hmm. 7 to close orange. 14 to open blue.
Hang on. You gotta give me a bit more. Because I need to find these things. 7 to... Okay.
Close orange.
Okay, open blue.
14.
14. Okay.
Open purple, 7.
Okay.
Closed blue, 14.
Okay.
Closed red, 14.
And that
And the
vine
is
is
gone
gone.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the rest of you just see... You all look to Akio for a moment, expecting it to be him. But when the smoke clears, Tavish is doing the whole...
And then I can make another attack, right? Or
That was a spell, wasn't it?
Wait, does it count as a spell? What does it say? As an action, you can do this? Or when you make an attack roll?
it says casting time 1 action. Duration is 2.
Okay, if that's a spell, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the one spell then.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't just do a standard attack.
Nope.
Yep. So
Okay.
that was it.
Good to go. Akio.
Okay, I will relay on the information that the pearl is magical and we should get out of here. And I will just shoot a couple magic missiles at the one that's holding Ari so she can get out of there.
The tentacle.
Yeah. So I'll just cast magic missile at the first level.
Okay. Are you just doing all 3 to the vine? or
Yeah,
you-
just to take it out.
Okay, so yeah, these bullets of force just rip through the vine and free Ari up.
Okay. And I'll say, get out of here. And then I'll use my movement to just continue running
Okay.
down this way.
Alright, sounds good. Thornock, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna go back around the corner and attack purple again.
Okay.
Okay, get out of there, Thornock's like, I'm going in! Cover me!
Ow!
Big bags of XP.
I mean, you can stand off the back like I am and just go magic missile, magic missile, magic missile, magic missile, magic missile. Till
He's
they're all
only
dead.
have a 10-foot range. but there's a dude up in the tower that's
Gonna
you know,
die and
Yeah.
we got
I rolled a 19 plus 11, so 30.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I mean, do we really know this guy?
I mean, chance
we're
of-
coming, but there's these plants.
Blue dragon masks. Come on.
Experience! Come on!
So that is 17 damage.
It's closed purple. Okay, go ahead and make your next attack, because it is still alive.
Oh, you get this with advantage. It's stunned.
Oh yeah, so
By the
I
way.
mean he rolled a 19
I know.
on the last one, but if you want to try for a crit,
So the next roll for the last round was a 3.
oh, I thought this was a
And then I rolled a natural 1. But I had advantage, so I rolled a 16 plus 11, so 27.
There you go.
okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Call me Nick Fury. Wait.
There you go.
It changes from movie to movie, so you're fine.
No, it
I
only
don't think it does. Actually, I think it's.
no, it always is the right day. It changes in movie posters
You mean the
sometimes.
correct-
by
Oh,
accident.
that's what I meant. Is
Yeah.
the movie poster.
Yes.
It just depends on who hits the reverse, the flip image.
Yeah.
So,
they
in-
forget.
So
Whoop.
So in
total of 20.
total 20, that is enough to kill it.
Wow. Okay, now let's get out of
Sweet.
here.
So, bonus action.
If I walk down the center line, am I still out of range?
Yeah, actually.
No, I mean like
Actually,
I have to go, like,
who's
right down the middle.
Who's behind me?
Brom.
Promise.
Towards the red guy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna action surge for my bonus action,
Oh, this guy's dead.
and for my action, I'm gonna pick Braum, and I'm assuming Ari's in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag both of them out.
No! I want the pearl.
That will be my action.
Okay,
I wanna-
if Ari wants to try and fight, you guys can have a strength contest
Yeah.
against one another.
Yeah, let's have a strength
I wanna
contest. I'm
resist 'cause
ready.
I want to pick up that second pearl.
So in Spider-Man, the
Brom's
animated
basically
series,
already trying to run
um,
away, so he
the
goes.
chameleon pretends to be Nick Fury.
Yeah.
And he does it, but he only sees a picture of Nick Fury in the paper, and the Daily Bugle had it flipped, so they had it on the wrong eye. So that's how Spider-Man figures out that it's the chameleon and not really Fury.
Is this an athletics check or what is this?
Athletics. Well, it's a strength contest, so your base strength against each other.
17.
What was your strength there, Thornock?
That was a natural 20.
3,000.
He just full-on headlocks you and drags you out. You're just like, no, the pearl, the pearl!
I almost died for one of these. I want another one.
Tavish, would you like to run as well? Would you like to go through with everybody else or run back the way you're already gone?
I'm gonna try to get to the group.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Because these vines, they're not very accurate, but you are running through a lot of them, basically.
Foot.
We're kind of going out of combat now.
10.
10? So you're going to take 2 attacks as you go by.
Okay.
The first one is a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Did we pick up 2 pearls or just one?
Just one.
I wanted
one
to
on
get
the
a second
ground?
pearl.
And that's going to be 5 damage for the first one.
Somebody grabbed me by my ponytail and drug me along.
Is one on the ground?
15.
Yeah, but Brom,
Yeah,
but you're grappled by Thornock right now.
And that one is 11 damage. bludgeoning
Fuck you,
damage.
cares not about the riches of the
But
world.
you do manage to make it through.
Cares about the riches and books.
I do have an action if we get to that part point.
What would you like to do as you guys are running away?
As I'm being drug off, would I be able to see the pearl as I'm being pulled? I would like to use Mage Hand, is what I'm trying to say, and grab said pearl.
Nice.
Yeah, you can see the pearl.
Okay, I want to try and use Mage Hand
Okay.
to grab it.
You grab it. Pops right off the stem easily and right into your hand. And you guys...
And I continue to go acquiescently.
Bravely
And
run away, bravely run away.
I want to
You went into a level
have
20
the
zone
Mage
for
Hand
first
just
fight we
tap
ever
on
done.
on one of Ari's shoulders.
Well, I mean, we got.
and when she
we
looks over
accomplished
the other side,
what we wanted.
and then show her the pearl.
So, did you do that?
I say thank you. Almost died for one of these. I want 2. Yes.
So you guys head back through the maze, trailing along. You
Give me
can go
a
ahead
second,
and
I'll
kill the
grab it.
music. Kind of killed itself, which is really serendipitous. But you guys head back through the maze, and after about what is it usually? After just under a minute, you guys arrive back in the sundial room, and you see once again the 2, one facing north, one facing west.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't think it does anything here. We either ought to head back west and maybe try and get through the other side, or take a different path. Were there 8?
There were 8. Yep. It's basically the 8 directions.
Right.
Is how we're delineating this.
So we've done.
Are we
north
back
and
to the
west.
same sundial?
Yes, it's the same
northwest
north and
one?
west. Yep.
We
Should
went
we try
north
going-
last
should we-
time.
we
went
went
west.
west.
Yeah,
Should
you
we try
went
going
north
east?
the first time.
Wait, did we
We're-
just come out of east, or did we just come out of west?
You just kind of come out. You're not
Okay.
really sure. It's weird. You just find yourself in the clearing again.
Okay. Should we
Can I
try
Can I
east
do
this time?
I want to do an insight check to see if there's anything like about the sundial and about like where it's pointing and like anything
Okay.
around to see if I can maybe figure out what direction we should go.
Okay.
And the way I'm doing this is maybe like kind of throw in some of my like tracking abilities as a hunter.
Okay.
Basically, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Ooh, natural 20
Alrighty.
plus a 7. 27.
So you start like looking around and trying to basically figure out what the hell is going on. The first thing that you notice is that your tracks are nowhere to be seen. Like wherever you came from, there are no tracks. Whatever is guiding you or leading you through this maze is not letting you find your way back easily. You kind of figure out that you're probably looking at the shadows as reference for where to go, as far as the paths is.
So, I say.
And as a reminder,
I kind of get like I get this little inspiration as I'm looking. I said, "There's no tracks from us beforehand," which means that either this was a wiped clean slate, or this is a new section of the maze, and the last choice we made was not correct. When we went down the first dial, we went the same direction that it was pointing. The only direction it was north, I believe. Mm-hmm. And this one's pointing both north and west, and there's 8 directions, not just 4.
So should we go northwest?
I'm thinking we should try northwest because it's saying, "Hey, go
North
north
and go west."
That gives us both the northwest.
That's
That is my suggestion.
I would think that we need to go west until we come upon the sundial again, and it's giving us a new direction. Because obviously, we got to the plants, and then ended up back here. But there were 2 ways to go. So had we gone out the other way, maybe we would have come to another sundial room, and now it's got a shadow pointing south or east.
Maybe it was a loop.
Or,
should we vote?
Or
I think we should go northwest.
I do too. I vote northwest.
I vote west. Brom.
I don't really care.
All right.
We're gonna fight stuff either way.
As usual.
He abstains.
Yep, Thornock abstains.
What do you say, Brom?
Can you say it off mute?
Split the party.
Yeah, you have to unmute to say it.
He said that he needed to run, and that he would be right back. I'm not sure if he...
Great.
Okay, so that's another abstaining so far. So, northwest.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay.
So I go invisible and go ahead.
Yeah, you're gonna scout ahead. That sounds good.
Okay. So you head along northwest.
we take a short rest. Maybe we probably don't have time. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think we have a lot of time.
And it takes another.
Unless you
It's
need
another
real
about a
short
minute
rest.
of kind of twisting and turning around, and you end up right back in the same clearing, but now the shadows are pointing north. Southeast. No, southwest. Southwest and south.
This is so confusing.
Here, let me.
North, southwest, and west.
So we've done north and west.
And
we
northwest.
went northwest, and now we're getting southwest, which is the opposite. So is that the way we're supposed to go now?
South and southwest are both shadowed, but west and northwest aren't, which is weird because, well, whatever.
Yeah, because that's the way we
Okay. So here's our A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, basically. And currently, and we'll use the vines for this, because why not? Currently there's a shadow facing north. One on D, and one on F.
Oh, okay.
D and F or E?
D and F.
So maybe we
I
go
misspoke.
E. Because last time there was one like this,
Yeah,
and we
we
went
went
this way.
that way.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, so that makes sense. So let's
So
go
now-
to E. Let's go to E.
Okay.
What is E? South?
E would be south.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, these directions, I was just using that as a reference point for...
so it's really like we don't know. It's
Yeah,
just
you
like-
have no idea.
Yeah.
The sun,
Let's go
the sun is
past
barely visible.
E.
Yeah.
Let's go this way, between the shadows.
Yeah. Okay.
In the shadows.
So you guys head that way.
Symbolism. We're going
Every
to
time
the
you
shadow.
look down, you look down a path and you focus and you hear it going. And the other one's.
So you guys travel for another 90 seconds, and you come back to the clearing. But this time, again, the sundial has changed.
Okay.
There is now one at B, one at D, one at F, and one at H.
Son of a.
Well, now we have literally 4 ways to go.
Well,
Let's stand in the middle and raise the pearl up into the air and see what happens.
should we pick one that we haven't gone down yet?
Hold it like a lantern.
I'm gonna grab you and be like, just humor me, and I'll walk you up to the sundial with the pearl. Does anything happen?
I already tried it. I went up and I was like,
Might be a different sundial.
sure.
I don't know.
So, what do you do?
Just go in the middle and like
Touch it to the sundial. Ting, ting, ting.
maybe hold it up, see if we can catch light in it or
so
something.
go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. What have we done?
15.
So
Explodes.
Akio's just basically like, go to the center of the sundial, and he kind of pushes you forward. And as you reach the edge, your foot kind of goes through the sundial, and you have to like catch yourself and pull yourself back. But you see that your foot has gone completely through the sundial. Doesn't look like the sundial has been like shattered or anything. It just looks like there's an illusion.
We gotta go
You try.
down.
You try going through the sundial. I'm holding the pearl. You're not.
Okay, okay.
Do you have
Does
detect
the same
magic
thing
as a
happen?
ritual?
Everything's magical here.
I'm
You
just
guys
gonna
are
go
okay. Like, could you
attempt
fall?
to
Yeah,
go stand on it without the pearl
Yeah.
and see
So
what happens.
you step up and you do the same thing. You reach the edge and you put your foot, and it goes right through.
Is it like, can I see through it, or just my foot like goes through?
Do you
Stuff
do you
your head
step
down
fully into it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
step fully into it.
So you step fully into it, and you come out into a kind of another part of the maze.
Whoa.
Maybe
It's just another kind of like hedgerow.
Okay.
So we just see
Can-
like
can they-
Akio like
can they
walk
hear
on
me?
it, and he just sinks down
Yeah,
into
he
it.
just kind of sinks
gonna-
down into it.
I'm
or
gonna
just like
shout.
"Whoop," fall down in.
I'm alive if you care. I don't know if they can hear me.
Nope, nobody can hear you.
Oh, I have my earring. I'm alive. I'm here somewhere.
Nobody can hear you.
like Akio.
Shh, I'm static.
Well, he's either dead or something is preventing him
We're
from
sorry.
talking.
The number
which could
you
also
have
be
reached has
death.
been disconnected.
Yep.
Please try again. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna sit and wait for my friends. Because, like, if I walk backwards, do I come back out through, or is it like a new part of the maze completely? Like, I
You
teleport?
just continue walking, or do you?
Well, I
want
wanted to like turn around and see if I can like,
There's just more maze. There's not like a,
I don't disappear.
You're not at like an edge of.
I'll
a
walk
hedge or
like 10
anything.
feet this way and then turn around and walk like 10 feet back and just see if anything happens.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I will just wait.
Did it feel weird when you stepped in it?
I don't know. Did it feel weird
Nope.
when I stepped in it?
Didn't feel like anything to you.
I mean,
Oh crap! It's Western.
I don't know where Akio went, but we better follow him because he's not coming back. Or, after it's been a few seconds. So I'm just like I gotta go after him, and I go into the sundial.
Hey, you step into the sundial, and right as Akio's shouting, "Help!" you appear right in front of him, so you get an earful with your delicate elven ears.
One damage.
One sonic
Audio
damage.
damage.
Well, you only get one immortal life to live. I'm gonna go through after him.
Brahm is also going to step through unless he's back. Okay, good. You're back. Okay. Thornock, everybody else has gone through the portal.
Oh yeah, I'm totally in.
Okay. You guys all end up in the same section of the maze. And
I think we did the right thing.
I don't know.
We went through literally like all crossed, so
Maybe.
I feel like that was
Yeah,
right.
like it looked like the shadows may have made a sort of cross pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an
It's like X marks the spot kind of thing. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's
So very well handled.
let's move forward.
Inspiration for that.
Yes.
And you get inspiration as well
Okay.
for figuring out that first portion.
Cool. All
Kind
right.
of setting us off.
Let's
All right, so you guys
continue.
continue down. I'm going to tell you right now, it does not matter which way you guys go.
It's a loop.
You, after about another minute or so,
Doesn't matter if we split the party though.
would you like to try to split the party?
No.
No,
Half go one way,
after
go
we
the
just got
other way.
wrecked by flowers, and that was with all of us.
After about a minute, you all
I
come
usually only
back to
hunt
the same
the fauna
clearing
of the world,
with the
not
sundial.
the floor.
But now there is a shadow pointing to every single opening in the maze.
We're back to one of these again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh!
And now every shadow pointing every direction.
How many directions are there, and how many of us
I
are there?
walk up to it again with the pearl out and see if it's an illusion. Can I put my foot through it?
No, it's all of this time.
Oh man!
Perhaps the shadows are indicating the directions we should be going.
Yeah, but there's one
There's
pointing
one
every
every
way.
direction.
Well, if it's a magical maze, then perhaps all roads lead to Rome.
Maybe
Wherever
it's all
that
the
is.
same. They all lead the same way.
I
mean,
I don't have any better idea.
anyone's as good as another, as far as I'm concerned at this point. Unless
Let's
we
just-
want to just try one that we haven't tried
I'm just gonna
before.
spin around with my eyes closed and point, and then open my eyes.
Okay, let's go down
Which
that
way am I going?
Roll a d8.
Roll a
Roll a
d8.
d8.
Okay.
Yep.
6.
Okay, so
Don't try to fool me into telling you the right path.
6.
Okay, we're going that way. We're going to F.
F.
Okay. So you guys just head down path F. And let's see where that takes
F
you
for
here.
fail.
Yeah. F for F. Everybody's
Come
dead.
back and there's just one pointing north.
Oh, we have to start over.
We should have saved before.
Yeah, can we do a quick
Reload,
save?
yeah, just reload the last save.
So you guys continue along your way again for another minute or so, and you come to a new area. A placid pond fills the center of this open space, and a stout pagoda rises from a huge boulder that stands in the water like an island. An arched bridge crosses the water to the pagoda, whose red roof is held up by 6 sturdy pillars and capped with carved fish. A human male wearing yellow silk robes embroidered with red and gold fish stands in the pagoda, and you hear exotic music being played on a stringed instrument. So as you guys arrive in the clearing, the figure turns around and you can see that he's got a sitar, and he's continually playing that music, but he does give you a gracious bow, and kind of beckons you with his head because he's still playing. He doesn't want to do anything there.
Interrupt his.
I wonder if he's
I want to walk right up to the bridge and just say, "Good afternoon, sir. I don't suppose you could explain to us how we might make our way to the tower."
Ah, of course. Come sit and relax, and I'll tell you all you need to know.
On approach, I would like to begin chanting a counter charm
Okay.
and basically just give people advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Alrighty.
Oh, I already have advantage against being charmed. Thank you, though.
Everybody else is good.
I
So
say.
you start playing like this complete
Or else.
counter melody to his music, and at first he kind of cocks an eyebrow.
Drop D tuning.
Yeah. And at first he cocks an eyebrow, but then he just kind of
Stop
nods
the
and starts playing along and kind of harmonizes with you.
Pretty soon you're both riffing together.
I say, you'll forgive me if I'm a little leery. We have had some encounters with some, shall we say, not some hostile creatures here in the maze thus far.
Never a good time. That's for sure.
No, it's not.
Are you trapped here?
I live here.
Okay.
And what is your name?
Call me Bross.
Does that ring a bell?
You can go ahead and roll me a history check if you'd like.
I'd like to also assist in remembering this roll.
That's gonna be
Okay.
a 25.
No, you don't know anybody by the name Bross.
Always so good roll.
And you said it was a history? correct?
Yes, you can roll a history as well.
And it's gonna not do anything.
19 total?
19? No, you don't know the name Bross as well.
Doesn't ring a bell.
And he stops playing his guitar and he sets it off to the side, and he steps back into the pagoda, and you can see there's a bunch of like silk cushions around inside, and there's a fire pit with a tea kettle on top of it. And he goes, "Would you like to come in?"
I say,
Hmm.
sure, and I walk across the bridge. Why am I always going first? Oh yeah, because I say I'm going first.
Yep.
I'll follow close behind.
I'm not sticking my hand in any plants though. I tell him.
I'm gonna put my
I'm
hand
gonna
on your
be-
shoulder, actually, just in case we need a bamf,
Sure.
so that I'm already touching you.
I'll
So
be
I'll do it like
outside
we're
the pagoda.
friendly.
I can shadow step
Oh,
myself.
that's right.
Well, but only in dim light.
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe.
So I will still... Yeah, I've got my hand on her shoulder, just in case we got a bamf.
Okay. So you two enter. Does everybody else enter as well?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So everybody enters, sits down, and he takes kind of this water jug and he pours it into the tea kettle, and sets the top on, and you can hear it start boiling almost immediately. And then he kind of bows his head as if in meditation and reverence to the tea kettle and starts just mumbling a prayer.
I say, I don't mean to be rude, but we are in a bit of a hurry.
I apologize. The tea should be ready soon.
Is the tea necessary for us to make our way out of this maze?
Proper decorum is always necessary, my friend.
Understood.
Sorry, she doesn't have a lot of manners. She's a wood elf.
Well, a street urchin wood elf at that.
And I guess that makes you racist.
Yes.
Okay.
Would it be wisdom or intelligence for like manners and stuff? Probably
Wisdom.
I have very high wisdom.
Oh, and I have really low wisdom, so I definitely said something racist on
Yeah.
accident. Not meaning it to be
This
that
guy
way,
is
but-
like, I'm
Oh, this guy's the worst.
This guy turns around, he's like, I'm 164th wood elf.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, is this guy an elf? Because maybe I wouldn't have said that.
No, he looks human.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
said
he
that.
said he was human.
That's right.
So you guys sit in there as the tea starts to boil and steam starts to rise about, and it's around the time that I'm going to have you all make a Constitution saving throw that the man raises his hand and gives you all a wide grin, and then stone walls come up on each side of the pagoda and just lock you in.
Freaking do it.
So everybody needs to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Bam, bam. So I got my hand on your shoulder. You can bam.
Oh, I'm gonna use my bardic
Is it
inspiration.
against magic or other means?
This
I have
is not
Advantage
against
against
magic.
wisdom and intelligence.
No,
if
this
it's
is a Constitution saving throw.
Not being charmed or anything, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
17.
17, you're safe.
16.
I have saving throws against plants that
You
are magically
save-
created or manipulated to impede movement.
Oh, so you would have had advantage.
I would have had
on those.
advantage on those ones.
Alrighty.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Did
What'd
you
you
roll
roll
next
for
time
your
we'll find a cactus.
Constitution
I
saving
did,
throw?
15.
15, you save Brom and Thornox. You're only taking half damage from this.
22.
Ooh, can I say
Save.
I would have drank some potions before
dirty
we got to
20.
this point, like walking through the things?
Yeah, you can have 3
Three
potions.
potions.
3. Gotta use the right figures. Thornox, did you say 25?
No, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. So you all save. And you all are going to take 7 poison damage. And you guys start coughing and choking a bit as the steam continues to fill the room. And the man just kind of dissolves, and at first his skin goes stony and his eyes go just like solid yellow, and then he turns into steam and flows into the pot.
Ooh.
And
Rub it and
disappears.
make 3 wishes.
It burns your hand. It is a hot teapot. All right, so we're not going to be necessarily in combat at this point. This is more of a test of your skill.
Right.
But I want to see what you guys would like to do in this first round.
Kick over the
Try and.
teapot.
Okay. Well, should we take?
Should we?
Initiative?
Let's,
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
oh, really bad.
Initiative?
We'll get out of this. We'll be just fine.
I suppose I should get the. All right, Ari,
17.
Akio,
9.
Thornock,
11.
Brom.
18.
Sorry, what was that?
18.
18. Okay, and then Tavish.
22.
All right, so Tavish, you are the first to go after the.
I okay
Man
powder.
disappears.
I put my life on it.
Might as well be.
Odorless, tasteless.
Dissolves instantly in liquid. That's what among the more deadly poisons known to man.
Alright, so what? Is this just a get out of the situation thing, or is there something specific you need us to roll.
Get out of the situation type of thing.
Is that you are in goblets
They
cooled off.
How long do they take to cool off?
7 days, I think.
I don't believe it's been 7 days. No, that's your boulette. That's 7 days. I think it's 24 hours.
Once every 7 days.
Oh, okay. Well then, no, it is
Okay.
not refreshed.
I am gonna go and try to. Is there a door, or is it just walls?
They are stone walls.
I'm gonna go and try to see if I can find like a lever or something that can open them. Like,
Okay.
Like,
Go ahead and do an investigate check.
what's my worst? 8.
8. You don't find any levers.
Okay.
And you start to kind of get the feeling that maybe this is magic walls rather than a sprung mechanical trap.
Okay.
Okay.
He's magic.
Ron, it is your turn.
All right, and right now I'm trying to visualize. So who near to me? What is the things that are closest? Because I guess I was kind of like the last person coming into this, or one of the last people.
All you can see in this room is the sitar still, the pillows, and the fire pit with the tea kettle on it. And
he went into the tea kettle. Did I hear
Yes,
that right?
he did.
He was playing music when we came in. I want to use. I've got it here. I'm going to try and attack the sitar to see if it elicits any reaction.
Okay.
I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use a. Rapier's not going to really do much against it. I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Since I'm still holding on to my dagger, and I'm going to kind of reach my hand out, and just this unfamiliar. I'm trying to. Up until this point, I've always kind of relied on myself, and now I'm going to try and use this new power and cast it at. It's just a cantrip, so I just roll a. Making sure it's.
Again, you guys hear
It's
this
2d10.
discordant twang of music as he.
That's a hit.
Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage for it. It's an inanimate object, so I'm not too worried about you not being able to hit it.
Okay. I'm trying to see if it has a on-hit modifier. It has just a flat. There's no change. 4 force damage.
Okay. You snap the sitar in half. Nothing changes in the specific area that you're in, though.
Okay.
Okay.
And so then I'm going to who's at this point who has I'm going to look over to Akio, and I'm going to say, we're going to need your brilliant mind, my friend. What seems we are going to have quite the issue on our hands if we aren't able to get out of these walls. I'm going to leave this to you and give him one of my bardic inspirations.
Okay. Bardic inspiration it is. Alrighty. Ari, it is actually your turn next.
I'm just gonna take a flying leap at the tea kettle.
Okay.
And say, "You bastard! Let us out of here!" I need to make an attack roll.
Yes.
I see this and I go, I hate tea as well.
21. I actually like tea. I'm a monk.
So you hit. Go ahead and roll damage. And no, I'm not going to let you have your sneak attack damage for this.
Come on. That is 11.
11? Okay. So you smash and just like your fist hits the tea kettle and cracks it a little bit, at which point the smoke collates back into this man, but now he is far larger. His bottom half is kind of this swirling, stony tornado. And
I want 3 wishes!
And he snaps his fingers and the stone wall disappears and he says, Fine, we'll do this the hard way. And we're gonna roll initiative again.
Alright.
Oh, good job.
We just keep our current initiative.
I love the punching.
Actually, yes, you can keep your current initiatives.
Oh!
Here, Scott.
I'd rather re-roll. Thanks a lot.
That's a much easier strategy. Now, I need to set up another board here. So give me just a few seconds.
Where are we? I'm glad there's only one target,
Stone?
so I don't have to waste my fireballs.
Stone.
Save them for when we need them.
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's gonna be tough.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
We're-
I just need.
We're a little
I just need
worse for
4
wear.
stone tiles. And I will need some of the hedges too, just to delineate the outside. I'm sorry.
Now, I still get my other attack, right? If we're still in the same turn, because I made 1 attack, but I get
Yes.
2 attacks per round.
Yep.
Oh, we're staying in the same turn? Oh, okay, good.
Almost. Just.
So if we were starting over, I'd be
At the bottom.
yeah, that'd take forever. Yeah, I'll live with it, but...
Okay. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna be brushing up against it a lot. Thanks. So this time I'm just gonna do like a general. This will go in the. Oh, these go
I'm just there.
in the center of this map. But okay.
Well, just throw out the screen.
Right there. You guys are all going to be in here. And then Scott, if you wouldn't mind going upstairs and grabbing the Dow.
He's not a genie. I'm still gonna ask him for 3 wishes.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
20,
What's your
21 plus 13.
Because
I took the savant or whatever, where it gives you like double your
It's almost as good as my stealth bonus.
what was your total?
23.
So, you can unmute me now.
Yeah. No.
So, a Dow is an Earth Djinn. It is an Earth Genie, basically.
Okay. He's a genie of rocks.
Yep.
Oh, he got a hammer.
Oh man. Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna take him out.
Okay, and then I need to
Kinda
roll
looks like a
initiative
nub
for it.
for some reason.
Ooh, just almost flip to the right page. Makes sense.
Why do we always get trapped in mazes? Oh, you weren't there that time.
Like, is that a thing that we do?
We did a maze thing for Brahm to get the estate from his dead relative. We had to go through a enchanted maze, and we had to face off against Artemis. And it was, I mean, it wasn't as tough as this maze, but it was a tough maze. So,
That's because Corey created that maze originally instead of using the book's maze. So, for the other maze. So, yes, it wasn't as tough because I wasn't as creative.
fighting
Don't
ourselves.
make the
now-
dungeon master mad.
No, I'm not trying to make him mad. I'm just saying this maze is kicking our butts compared.
Yeah, you're right. I should have been harder on you.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You have a Dow in front of you.
Okay. I say, I want my wishes, and I take a punch. 22.
22 will hit.
He literally has 3 charges of wish. Of the spell wish.
And I'm taking my sneak attack damage now. Especially since he hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
So... 15, 21 damage.
21 damage, okay.
Then offhand attack is a 19
Okay, that'll hit.
for 11 damage. And I'll spend a key point for another, that's 21 to hit,
Okay,
for 10 damage.
nice. You just start pummeling this rock gin,
Wishes.
and it just kind of chuckles a little bit. And let's see here. It is
Stop laughing at me.
Thornock's turn.
Door knock. Smash.
So we're all stuck in this room.
The walls came up as soon as he came back out. He dismissed the walls, and all the poison started like floating up into the air.
Got it.
So I would like to rage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to attack 2 times.
Okay.
First one is a 19 plus 11.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Also known as 30.
14 points of damage.
Okay. Next attack.
Is a 16.
A 16 will... Is that total?
Yes.
That'll miss.
Just so everyone knows, I only rolled a 5.
Sounds about right for a barbarian. Next up is Akio. Unless Thornock would like to move or do anything else.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So is this little building we're in open to the outside? Like
Yeah, so technically the area 2 tiles around you is water. And then there is one single bridge that leads out, probably, we'll say, to the west. My west. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to twirl my staff over my head and bring it down, and when it hits the ground, I'm going to cast Shatter.
Okay.
At 4th level. So it needs to make a Constitution of 16 save.
Constitution of 16.
I'll bet he has a high con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He makes his save.
Okay. So that'll be 25 halved, so whatever of thunder damage.
So 25 halved, you say?
Yeah.
12 thunder damage?
Yeah.
Okay. As Akio rocks and all of the kind of pillars of the pagoda kind of crack and everything from the shatter. The teapot rattles around but doesn't break, and the Tao kind of shrugs it off a little bit.
No teapot. Seems like a key.
Okay, then it is... That's the Tao's turn.
Uh-oh.
The Tao is going to use its bonus action to scoop up the pot and pocket it into one of its kind of mini folded robes. And then when it brings its hand out, one hand comes out with this giant maul and slams it into the ground, and the other comes out of the robe, and it's got this little. It almost looks like a stone, and it cracks the stone, and that stone splinters and then splinters again, and kind of just grows and grows, and so he's going to be pushed back 2 squares out over the water. And in his place, just push him, fully out of the water. And in his place is a stone elemental.
Oh, man. That's what I wanted my shatter for.
And if
He
you
probably
don't
has a
mean-
high con too.
Yeah.
But does it give you like
Well, it's thunder
advantage on?
damage, so I think they're... I mean, in past experience, I think that they take more damage with thunder. Like, they're weak against it. I could be wrong. It's been a while since we've attacked stuff like this.
Okay, alrighty. And that is its turn. Tavish, it is your turn.
I'm going to go backwards through the water 4 squares.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So go ahead and just roll me...
Oh, I wanted to cast Zephyr Strike on myself
Okay.
first.
and then just roll me a quick acrobatics check to leap over like the railing of the pagoda.
Okay.
I should just run on this water just because I can.
Yeah.
20.
Just come
50 feet of movement speed around on the water.
You vault over the water. Don't even get the boots wet.
And because I had that on, he can't do an opportunity attack.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a regular attack on it.
Okay.
And
On
rock elemental.
Okay.
Because he's basically in the way of the Tao.
Mm-hmm.
25.
25 will hit. And this is your magical ammunition, right?
Yes.
Kill him.
And then I'm going to add the D8 force damage from
Okay.
my Zephyr Strike.
Someone pass me some M&Ms. They look tasty.
18 damage.
Okay. Next attack. Brahm, you're on deck.
24.
Okay.
24 will hit.
14 damage.
Okay. You deliver a couple quick shots. You can see that your magical weapons are kind of helping penetrate through this thick armor. Okay, and then we've got Brahm with Ari on deck.
Right. I am going to cast Witch Bolt on. From where I'm standing, can I see the genie, the rock genie?
Probably.
Yeah, you can see him.
Because it's just raining.
Okay.
You have to look under
Okay.
my legs, but you can see him.
Okay, and
You
if
lift your
I'm
robe up
seeing
for
correctly, I'm right next to the golem at the moment, right?
You do the whole
Correct.
Merlin when he was running and lifts it up. On sort of
I
stuff.
got pants.
Okay, I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'm going to at the 4th level.
Okay.
And let's see. Basically, let's see. Beam effect for the future. Make a ranged spell attack against this creature. On a hit, target takes. It's going to be 40-12 thunder or lightning damage. So let me do my roll.
You have disadvantage on the attack unless you want to move first.
I will. I'll move out of range so I can get advantage, or just normal.
Okay. That is an opportunity attack against you.
Okay. Go ahead.
That was not me being sneaky, by the way. I just
No, not at all. Not at all. I knew he was there. So
that's
I got
a
you.
12 to hit. So you managed to dodge
Doesn't
it.
hit. Okay. So I'm going to tuck and roll, and then I'm going to cast Witch Bolt. I'm feeling this thirst for this new power, kind of drinking deep, so to speak, and it's going to be. So it's an 18 plus 8, so it's going to be 26.
That'll hit.
Okay, so I'm going to roll 40-12, and then I'll have concentration on it, and I can continue to assail it until I lose concentration for the next one.
Nice.
Alright, there you go.
17 total damage, lightning.
Okay. 17 damage.
How many levels of Warlock did you take, Preston?
Just one.
Okay.
Just one. Yep. That's a first level spell that I can cast at a higher level.
Alrighty. Anything else from you?
Let's see, and then no, I can't do that because it's concentration. For my, yeah, and I use my full movement to move away, right? So I'm as far away as I can be.
So 5, 10...
Should be 25.
20, 25.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that I moved all the way back as far as I can, and then that's it.
Yep. So Brahm steps away, pulls out his dagger, and as he does so, this kind of blast of green and black energy just soars through the air and slams into the Tao.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
It's your turn.
into the Tao or into the rock element?
You were hitting the
The
Tao,
Tao.
correct?
Oh,
Correct.
all right. Well, so, sorry, can you refresh my memory? Thornock went before he summoned the elemental, didn't he? Did Thornock hit the Tao as well, or did he hit the elemental?
Thornock hit the Tao.
Okay. hard for me to get to him. Although he's already taken his reaction, so I could skirt around, right? Because you only get one reaction.
You only get
per
one
round.
reaction.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of the water and then be like, just because I can. I want to walk on water.
Hey, look, it's whatever.
It looks
D&D's
very
version
impressive.
of Jesus.
Actually, you know what? So, I'm gonna take that all back. I can't do. Oh, yeah, no, because he hasn't attacked yet, so I can still do. I'd still get my because isn't it is it hasn't gone
I think
or
it
hasn't
hasn't taken their
attacked?
turn.
Let's check that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Armor defense, blood, deflect missile, shadow arts,
Ranger.
strike. It's rogue.
Assassin.
Sneak attack. Once per turn, you can do a 2d6 for your.
I haven't taken a
Defense.
turn in combat
You
yet.
don't need advantage on these. The enemy is incapacitated. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
Okay. So in that case, never mind. Since,
That would be a weird
Yeah.
version of that rule.
Yeah. Since Tavish was working on this rock elemental, I'll see if I can finish it. Well, help finish
I
it.
basically was like, oh shit, and I jumped and kicked off the railing.
Yeah.
Boom! Yeah, just a couple quick shots.
All right. Yeah, I'll try and roundhouse the rock. 27
It raises one stony eyebrow. 27 will hit.
gives me a
And
small
then out of
ring.
nowhere, and his name is John Cena, and a wind elemental comes in. You can't see me. I'm wind.
15 damage.
15. Okay.
Everybody
Next
needs
attack.
a little WWE humor from
24.
time to time.
To hit
Yes, that'll hit.
for 16 damage.
And your fists are magical, right?
Yes, they are.
You have magic. You have magic fingers.
Well, and I mean, technically, I'm using my
Bracers of-
dragon tooth dagger. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ching, 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 ching.
Next attack was a 20 to hit. 30-20
Dirty 20 will hit.
for 7 damage.
7. Okay.
And final attack, key point. Ooh, 13.
13 will miss.
What a waste of a key point.
So you slam a few good blows. You knock off some chunks on it. This thing is very resilient, and it's just you're lucky that you have all of the monk training that you do.
Yes. For the record, sorry, a while ago I picked up like a level, I don't know what it was, some level of monk level. It was like level 6 or something. It says, key and powered strikes. Your unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and
Okay.
immunity.
Perfect.
So all my attacks technically should be, I suppose. Even if I lose my dagger or whatever.
The next person to go is actually the Earth Elemental, and it is going to try a double slam on Ari.
I should have taken the dodge. Instead of
Yeah, 'cause you
spent
can
that
do-
key point for
Yeah,
it.
you can do a bonus action to dodge, huh?
Well, I have to spend a key point for it. But yeah.
So 24 to hit.
Hits.
First one. So the first attack is going to deal 17 bludgeoning damage. And the second attack is going to be even higher.
Okay.
So that is going to be 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. It hurts, Mona.
Okay. So this thing just you're pummeling it. All of a sudden, it just comes in and just like uppercut, slams you up in the air a couple times, and you've got maybe a bloody nose at
Did
this
it get a
point.
combo bonus?
No, you've been getting a good combo bonus. It's button mashing at this point. It's just kind of like trying to. It's like hitting triangle repeatedly and trying to win. Then it is Thornock. Yep, Thornock. That's a name. Slim Jim.
Please. Yeah. Thank you.
So
Like these are the last ones. So.
there's just the genie in the middle.
No, that's the elemental in the middle. The genie's to your right.
Oh, that's right. That's who I've been attacking, right?
Well,
You attack the rock.
we hit the genie a couple of times, then he summoned an elemental, and now the elemental's been hit a couple of times.
Yeah, you actually did hit the genie first, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Is there anything around the room
No.
that looks important? No?
Nope.
Just empty?
Yep, the Dow took the only important thing, which was that teapot. There's a broken sitar.
Which I did 9 damage to. And Dallin did... How much damage did your shatter do?
I don't know if it damaged
Anyway,
it or not.
whatever.
It shook it around, but it would have been like, what was it, 12?
So I am gonna attack the elemental.
Okay.
2 times.
That's it. That's all we got. Go ahead and make your first attack.
Natural 20.
Alrighty. I was waiting for one of those. It's been too long since we had a Thornock 20. It's been like
I've rolled like 3 19s tonight, though.
yeah.
As you swing, your knee suddenly hurts and you get a critical fail. No.
I rolled garbage dice as a side note.
See if I can just
No. Do it.
wreck it.
So what was the total damage?
I have to remember if I took barbarian level 9 or not.
I thought you.
I didn't.
You'll be able to take
I
care
did
of
not.
Okay.
Well,
So don't.
yeah, Tim, should probably be able to take care of that one.
So 17 damage
17.
on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the axe of the forlorn woodsman comes down and cleaves directly through a good chunk of this thing's arm.
Would this be considered a construct?
It is not considered a construct. It is considered an elemental. Different.
Okay.
So you don't get the extra damage, but you
Yeah.
are dealing slashing damage as you're supposed to. And this thing is cleaving
That's-
through very nicely.
It's good. It's good stuff.
And then your second attack.
The second one is a 19.
Okay, the 19 will hit.
That is for 14 points of damage.
Okay. That's what Ship's saying. Let's give me some.
And then bonus action, I'm going to use my fighting spirit.
Okay. And what does that allow?
Oh. Well, I'm going to wait because it gives me advantage on attack rolls until the end of the turn, but I'm going to wait until next time and then do it.
Sounds good.
I misread that when I thought of doing.
Okay.
Okay. Can I attack the genie, or do I need to move first because I'm close to the rock guy?
So depends on the kind of attack you're going to make.
It's a spell attack.
It is a you
It's a
roll the attack,
ranged.
then you will take disadvantage.
Well,
once you're-
they need to make a dex. Like I don't roll for
that
damage.
does not. You don't
It's
have
not
any
a spell
disadvantage.
attack.
in
Okay.
that. So
Okay, so then I'm gonna turn towards the genie and I'm gonna cast Disintegrate. I'm tired of this, and I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
So it's a dex of 16.
Oh, that's a 6 total. So it
Right.
fails its save.
Yeah. So it's gonna be. So it's going to be 28 plus 40 damage. So 68 damage.
68.
That's plus
As it blasts into it, just like burns a hole completely through it, and it's like
If it goes to 0.
it does not.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Well, then it just took a lot of damage.
Yes, it did. Ow. Ow.
How much?
68 damage total. Because it's
that-
like
It's
what?
a one-shot
It's 66
It's 10d6
plus 40.
plus 40.
Yeah. Insane.
I did pretty bad on my d6s, but
Anything else you would like to do?
Could do 100 damage if you rolled perfect.
yeah. No, because I don't want to take an opportunity attack. I'm just gonna hang out and.
I will remind you that it has already taken a reaction this round.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, then I'm gonna freak out and run. Shoot him and run away. I'm just gonna go to the wall right there. Actually, I don't want anything to come out of the wall. I'm gonna go right there, just in case something grabs me.
Alright, so it is the Dow's turn. and it is going to fly over to you, since you just dealt a whole lot of damage to it.
He-Man.
And it is going to bring its maul down around in a couple of attacks.
Okay.
Basically in like this sort of like sweeping, yeah. First attack. That is a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I'd like to reduce the damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll to reduce.
Reduced by 7.
So that's going to be 13 bludgeoning damage. And then you need to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay. 9.
You are knocked prone.
Okay.
Because this thing knocks you down. So it sweeps and knocks you down and then brings the hammer up and it just tries to bring it down on you.
Does it get advantage on me?
Yep.
Dang.
And it crits.
Oh, yes! What have I done? We're just gonna trade bullets for everyone. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. That's a lot of dice.
That is going to be 30 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Alright.
You're
As
alive.
it just,
I'm
as it
there,
just
I'm
hits
okay.
you, and you barely
Barely.
manage to get this small, like, barely visible magical shield up in
Just
time
to
to
keep
take,
it from crushing
to
my
keep it
ribs.
from crushing you.
Yeah.
But
Guys,
I think it did pretty much as to it. Or
Oh, yeah.
yeah, basically back and forth
Yeah.
here. But that brings us back up to the top of the round with Tavish.
It probably has a lot more hit points than you.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does.
A few. To Babish.
I'm firing at the elemental and I see the Dow kind of
Yeah, sweep and slam.
yeah,
Yeah.
chase Akio down, and I'm actually gonna move over to him,
Okay.
and I am going to. Can I do? Let's see. Can you do move, cast, and then move again, or is it move?
Yeah, you can break up your movement.
Okay.
Use all your movement.
Yeah. So I have Zephyr Strike, so I'm double movement speed right now. And I'm actually going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on you. It is a touch action, and you now have protection from elementals. So they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you.
Nice.
You can't be charmed, frightened, possessed by them, and if you already are, then you get a new saving throw automatically.
Nice.
Cool.
So,
And that's a concentration, right?
yeah.
Is your Zephyr Strike concentration too?
It is, but I've already used the spell portion of it.
I think the concentration portion is the running.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay. Then
It's
I will let go of it to put
Okay.
that on you. Put the protection on you.
And then just basically use him as a human shield.
And then I am going to fire twice.
Oh, was protection only a bonus action?
Oh, no, it was actually.
Oh, okay. Because I play paladin, and I'm like, I didn't know it was a bonus action. That's incredible. Okay, good turn.
And then I can actually do Slayer's Prey as a bonus action.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty, Brahm, it is your turn. Are you on deck?
Alright, I'm going to continue my onslaught with the Witch's Bolt. I'm gonna kind of run up to Akio's defense, and I'm going to pull my Fang of the Fate Weaver.
Okay.
It's going to coalesce into my hand, and I'm gonna sparks of lightning will come out of my eyes. And I'm gonna cast it down, and that is going to be for a total of 14 damage automatically since it hit the first time.
Wait, that's how Witch's Bolt works?
Yep. So it says in Witch Bolt. Here we go. Beam of crackling energy. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage, and each of your turns during the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d whatever, or 2, in this case 4d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. Target spell ends if I use my action to do anything else.
So it only does 1d12 damage. This
I'm
second time.
casting it at the 4th level, though.
Yeah, so when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the initial damage increases by 1d12
okay.
for each. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll roll 1d12 then.
Still, that's pretty good.
It's still pretty good. It's an automatic damage each turn.
It's good crowd management.
That damage is 1.
1 damage there.
I rolled 1 damage, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to call out with a healing. I'll be like, "Come on, get up, buddy!" And I'm going to use my where's that? Yeah, healing word. At I don't know. Like, so here's a question: Witch's Bolt is a concentration. It was a spell I cast in my last turn, but I'm using my action to continue to use it. So
that does not count as a spell. I don't believe.
Okay, so I can cast Healing Word at nth degree, whatever.
Correct.
Which is just a bonus action, right?
It is a bonus action, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast it at the 3rd level.
Okay.
And that is going to be a total of
3d4 plus your spell modifier.
So can you use your bard spell slots for warlock spells?
Yep.
Yep. And the problem with warlock spells too is like they're always max levels or whatever it is, so your pack slots are always kind of funky.
So in my other game I'm paladin cleric, and I'm way higher as a paladin than I am as a cleric, so I don't have access to the higher level spells as a cleric, but I can still use like any paladin level.
Paladin spell slot.
Yeah, because when you do a multi-class,
cleric.
it basically adds your total spell level up based on the class. So each warlock and bard spell is 1, and each like paladin, ranger, and I think like eldritch knight fighter is like a half level as far as that goes.
Yep. Okay. And then so that's 14 for you down.
Woo!
Okay.
Thank you.
Ari, it is your turn.
All right. I have to have my bonus action to dodge, so I can't disengage from this thing to help attack the genie. So I'm just gonna say, let's finish this, big guy, and take a swing.
Okay.
I'm gonna use the inspiration that I got last time. Is that how does inspiration work? Does that just give me advantage if I want to use it on an attack?
You can use it on
you can
your
spend it to
attack
get
rolls or
advantage
ability checks,
on
but not
any
damage.
check.
Okay, I'm gonna use it because I just rolled crappy.
Okay.
And that was worse. So that was a waste of inspiration. So 16 to hit.
16. I don't believe. Nope. 16 does not
Okay.
hit.
Second attack is 15.
Nope.
Come on. Third attack. Is it 29?
That'll hit.
I do get my sneak attack damage at least. Oh my gosh, please.
Rough turn.
11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll spend a key point to take the dodge.
Okay. So you come in with your first strike, and it comes in at the same time, and you have to wax off in order to block that. And then you go with your other fist, and it comes in trying to do a counterattack, and you have to wax on to basically get that. And all you can do is just basically, like, after that's done, you can do like a standard, like, karate punch, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you do manage to, like, you see the cracks forming a little bit, but and then you just start, like, ducking, diving, and dodging.
Yeah.
Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave.
2 different movie references. If you want.
Like
I need to
like a bee.
curb that. All right, the Earth Element is next. So it has disadvantage to attack you, right?
Yes.
The first one is only going to be a 12 to hit,
Miss.
and the second one is going to be a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. So you manage to dive under as
Couldn't have
it's,
taken another pummeling.
It does. It doesn't like one of those like double chops, and you like spiral through the hands kind of thing, and it can't react fast enough to slam it down.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all very cinematic and cool. At least in my head. Thornock, it's your turn.
We all share a head.
Yeah. Shared mind.
Shard mind. Who's shard mind?
Nobody.
So I would like to use my fighting,
Okay.
which will give me advantage on attack rolls and 5 temporary hit points.
Alrighty. Done and done. You adopt a more uniform stance despite your rage.
Remember your training.
It's a focused rage.
Give me back
Yep.
that piece of paper.
Oh my gosh! Wait, I got it.
That was embarrassing.
And then
I rolled a
And
1 on my paper picking.
instead,
Your sleight of hand check.
so I'd like to move between the elemental and the genie.
Okay, you just kind of like start circling around as this elemental is basically focused in on Ari.
Yeah, and I would like to attack one time on each of them.
Okay, which one would you like to hit first?
I'm going to go with the elemental.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
27.
27 will hit.
Next campaign, I promise I'll always focus my. It's kind of hard as a wizard. I have to hit everybody.
15
One of the guys in our other
points
group is
damage for
really
the element.
Into
15 is enough to kill it.
Focus fire. And
So you,
we always
as Ari
just
kind of
do
distracts this thing,
stuff
you
that
come in and you
drives
just
him
come in from behind and
crazy.
cleave its head
Half
off,
the time I do it on purpose,
and the rest of
but
it
it's
crumbles to dust.
Nice.
Yay! Good job.
Toast.
And then 28 to hit. Yeah,
28 will hit.
Nice.
And that is 21 points of damage.
21.
Is there any chance that I could see if that teapot is on his person?
It's hidden away on his person right now.
He tucked it into the folds of his robe. A hidden pocket.
I don't want to hit him in the pocket. I want to see if we can get it and
It's probably in a
rub it and put him back.
pocket of holding.
Okay, anything else that Thornock would like to do?
Dimension pocket. That would be cool.
Thornock can't do anything else.
Okay, then it is Akio's turn.
Okay, I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. And, let me see. Steel Wind Strike is technically, I use a melee weapon for that attack, so would I be at disadvantage being this close to him?
No, melee weapon would not give you.
I mean, I don't want to use this because it's really for 5 targets, but I just don't have any. I'll just risk taking an opportunity attack, I guess.
Well, they have disadvantage against you anyway.
Yeah, it will take an opportunity attack, but it does have disadvantage against you.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's got a pretty big.
Modifier.
Yep.
I'd like to use my reaction to reduce the damage.
Go ahead.
It's okay. It's just gonna whack me all the way across the room. It's fine.
Golfing.
Reduced by 4.
It's gonna do the like between the legs.
If I live by 4 points, I'll love you forever.
18.
18 damage.
Okay. All right.
Still breathing.
Okay, now I'll take my attack action, and I will use. I'm gonna cast. Oh gosh, I don't want to waste anything. This was hard. I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt at the 3rd level.
You always have cantrips.
Yeah, but they're garbage. Okay, well, how visibly hurt does this guy look? Is he?
He's got a hole in his chest.
Okay. Alright, that's true. I'm just going to do Chromatic Orb then. How about that at 1st level? So I'll just whip out one of the little gems and hurl it at him. So it's a +8 to hit.
No.
Dang it! I always miss with the Chromatic Orb, man. That's a 12. So that's a terrible.
Yep, that
terrible roll.
that will miss.
Okay, then I'll just use the rest of my movement to get the heck out of here.
How much do you have if you used half to stand?
Oh, that's right.
Did you use your
So
bardic
5,
inspiration?
10. Oh, you're right. Does that add to the...
It'll add to the
Plus
attack.
10.
So,
Add to the attack roll.
14!
Nope, still doesn't hit.
What a waste.
It's okay. I
Rip.
wasted mine
So,
too.
that was half my movement to get up was 25. Or what is my movement? 30, so that's 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'll just get out of the way a little bit more. And that's a wasted turn. Sorry, guys.
Okay. It is the Dow's turn. It is going to turn around. It does not want to. It does not want to get out of Thornock's threatened area. Thornock, that's the first attack is a 27 against you.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
20 damage.
Halved. Right.
Yeah, so 10 damage. And the second attack is a 20 against you.
Yeah.
Uh, 9 damage after the halving. As it just comes in with its maul twice and just tries to swing at you. And hits a couple times, but you're pretty tough, so it doesn't really do much as usual. Then Tavish, it's back up to the top of the round.
I'm going to scoot back a bit.
And for bonus action, I will cast Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
Okay. Now, Hunter's Mark is normally a concentration, but I have house ruled that it is not. So for anybody watching going like, oh, that gets rid of the protection of good and evil.
Yeah, that's some of the reason they're using that. 1d6 and the Slayer's Price 1d6 as well, I believe. Okay, first hit. Just a standard attack. 19.
19 will hit.
Kill it. Make that hole in its chest a little bit bigger.
It's like when you burned it, like made different rings of
Yeah.
just a bullseye now.
Yeah.
And your shot goes right through it. Missed me.
That was
Plus 1 to AC for having a piece missing out of it.
18 damage.
That's enough to kill it. So you go right through the Dow's head, and it dissipates. The teapot clinks to the ground.
Do I with a bullet hole in it?
Sure, yeah, it's got a bullet hole in it. And that's the end of combat.
I pick it up and I rub it.
Nothing happens. Except for the top falls off, and inside you see a what is it?
An itty bitty living space.
A jade gemstone inside the teapot.
Take it.
Okay. There's only one way out, and that's the way you came in.
Okay.
Dang it.
After
So-
another few minutes, you enter back into the sundial room. Again, there's a shadow on every single path.
Oh my gosh.
So which path did I take again?
I have a feeling we've already failed. You took.
I spun around and pointed, and it was,
southwest. Yeah.
Southwest. So
Yeah.
it was. Yeah. Okay. Dang it! One in every direction. So did we mess something up?
Try touching the sundial again with the...
I did. It was solid.
Oh, with the gem though, because did we try
Sure.
that?
Yeah, good
Or
idea.
the
I'll take the gem
pearl or
from
whatever.
the pot, from
Okay.
the teapot, and
Tink, tink, tink,
Tink,
tink,
tink, nothing.
tink. Yeah.
What about the pearl from the?
Tink, tink,
Okay.
I need
tink.
to. I'm gonna. Put
Oh, is
that-
there anything on the pearl or the gemstone, the jade, that have like any identifying marks at all, or are they just complete?
They seem completely normal gemstones. They do seem a bit magical in nature, but
Maybe we have to go to every path and get a gemstone and bring it here. We're
Maybe.
gonna die if we have to do
This
this.
is gonna take a long time. No.
And are there any similarities between the jade and the pearl? Like, for instance, in the maze itself, on the podium for the sundial, is there any like difference in materials?
Go ahead and roll me an investigate check.
Sorry. That's a 14 total.
You don't see anything matching any of the gemstones, but you get the inkling that you might be missing something within the clearing.
Within the
Okay.
clearing.
You're missing some key point.
Okay.
In the clearing, meaning where the
Where the dial is.
Where you're at.
Basically, what
I wanna-
I'm saying here is you're missing the trick.
Right.
Um.
Okay.
Oops. Do you share that information with us?
Oh,
I would share that information of, that this is my thought process. And maybe it
I
has
wanna
something
do a
to do with the
percent
truth,
there.
but it doesn't.
I want to do a perception check in the clearing and just see if I can find. Like, I've got this gemstone now from the genie pot. This pearl. On the other hand, I'm like, what should I be doing with these? And I want to do like a. Can I do a
last
perception
time-
check?
all the shadows made it so we went in the center. Now they're everywhere. Maybe we need to go outside of the shadows, like we did this direction, that
That's
direction, this
a-
direction, inside, outside, maybe. I don't know.
That's a 24.
You can't find anything that matches up with the gems that you're going on,
Okay.
and you're just kind of looking about the general area of the clearing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I want to try my theory and go outside, like just walk a direction,
Wait, are you just picking
not
a
towards
random
a path, just because. So we went into the sundial last time. I'm assuming. Well, I don't know. I don't know how.
Try, I don't know, flying out of the maze. No, that's
fly.
not.
Can I roll an insight check to get another clue?
Sure. I will allow this.
21.
Akio's talking about going outside, like we got to think outside the box almost, and he's kind of right. You kind of get the feeling that maybe the path that you need to take is outside the normal path.
Can we try walking into one of the walls, like 9 3/4 path?
You can certainly try. Does Brahm try?
Into one of the hedges.
Yeah, I'll request that I can be in touching distance of the gems, but then yeah.
Okay. So you take the gems from Ari, and you head to one of the hedges. Are you just going to walk to it, or are you going full platform 9 3/4?
I'm going to walk up to it,
Okay.
take a deep breath, and then step into the wall.
Brahm disappears from everybody else's sight.
Alright.
And Brahm, what you see is the entrance of the tower standing in front of you. As you look behind, you can see a very confused party looking at you in the clearing, and beyond that, there's only one path, and it leads right back out to the village.
Okay.
I just look around and
So,
say,
can they
"Let's
see
go."
me?
No, they can't see you.
We followed Akio last time.
Follow Brown this time.
Okay.
Just go
So you
in.
guys head through, and you all break through the hedges, and you are at the entrance to the
So
tower.
really, fighting that genie was a big waste of our time.
No way, we got so much XP.
And we got hurt a
Oh,
lot.
I also point out, Brahm, as you pass through, the gems in your hand dissolved into nothing.
No, they opened the gateway.
What about the other one that they had?
The gemstone that I took from the genie pot too.
Yeah,
Okay, I got it.
both
No.
pearls and the gemstone.
Oh man. Oh well.
Alright.
Okay. Just a second here.
I'm gonna chug some potions real quick.
Yeah,
So
might
I
need
know.
Yeah, if you'd like to
Alright.
take a moment, chug a few potions.
Catch your breath.
What's a short rest? An hour? Or is it 5
Yeah,
minutes?
an hour.
Probably don't have time. Yeah.
It used to be 5 minutes.
Get out the ace bandages real quick. Throw some band-aids.
Also,
Better potion it up.
question about the poison that persists. Can
Yeah.
I use a greater restoration?
Yeah, I think a lesser restoration would also work.
Okay. I would like to
Yeah.
cast lesser restoration to try and recuperate.
Do you have
You can cure yourself of the disease by using the spell slot.
do you have any more charges on your staff, Preston?
Let me check. Hold on.
Now might be before we drink all of our potions. It might be a good time to.
So I just used it for so I've used 4 charges out of the 10. So there's
I say we save them in case we run into something else.
Okay,
You can use them. You can use them in combat, right?
Yeah.
You can use them in combat.
That's an
I can. It depends.
Takes
Like
an action.
depending on the situation, if everyone's close to each other, when it hits my turn, I can heal everybody
I
en
would,
masse.
I would say let's save those and we'll just use. We got a lot of potions. A ton of potions.
Oh, and we're taking a short rest, right?
No. We're just
No,
chugging
there's
some
no
potions.
So you do want to chug the potions, or do you want me to use
Potions.
the?
Yeah, we're doing potions.
Got it. Got
Because
it.
we have a bunch of them.
Okay. So looking around as you guys are taking a drink, you see that at the foot of the tower is a teleportation circle, kind of etched into the ground permanently. And then over off to the left, you actually see the body of the cultist that was thrown off the balcony.
Not our friend.
Not your contact.
Not the informant. Or
Not the
whatever.
informant. The one that he tossed off of the tower.
Got it.
Ooh, 1 point shy of full.
Nice.
Still got 1 potion left.
Well, there's a lot of. I think Brahman's a whole bunch.
Yeah, just on me, I'd have to go.
Yeah. Thornlock has a whole bunch too.
Yeah.
You want this taken down?
Yes.
Ooh, that maze was sucky.
Very good job with figuring it out, though, guys.
Good work. Good work.
That was a lot easier than I thought you guys were gonna take to get through it. So impressive.
Thanks for the hint.
It's one of those things where it's like some people just aren't built for D&D puzzles. I know I'm not, so I'm just kind of like. I mean, talk to Preston
Fight
about
everything.
the
Player
awesome.
knowledge and character knowledge kind of that's
Man
the
and
great part about
crocodile.
puzzles, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because the player is
Would my
supposed to figure it out, but
player
like
understand
my
this?
character's intelligence is way high. We
Yeah.
know way more than I
And
do.
that's why I allow for things like
Yeah.
insight checks or
Yeah.
and things like that for clues.
Yeah, whereas my intelligence is 8.
Right.
I'm just like trying to become one with the maze and it's not working.
Like I saw this once when we were in that Elf Town.
Oh,
Sister
right.
Vestibule taught me how to do this one.
Okay, can we go in the gate of the tower here?
So there's no door to the tower. There's just the teleportation circle that you can see.
Let's all stand inside, guys.
I'm invisible.
Can I take a minute to look at this teleportation circle? Is it something I could remember for later?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check really quick.
Just curious if it's a normal one or if it's something. Arcana is plus. That is a 21 total.
This is a very complex teleportation room. Not only is it not connected to any sort of outside rooms that you're familiar with, you realize after a few moments that this is actually a teleportation room for another plane of existence. This appears to be a pocket dimension that you cannot access outside of going through the maze.
Got it.
We're about to planar travel.
Or we already did.
Yeah, we just did.
Coming through the maze.
Okay, so what would you like to do?
Should we walk around the tower?
What
Or do you
color
want
is
to
the
step into
sky?
the circle?
The sky is a nice, brilliant sunset at this point.
Can
So it
Thornock
seems
fly up
normal.
and see if he can reach the upper area
good
before
idea.
he uses the
Fly, Thornock, fly.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Actually, and I
take my
can go
boots.
up vertical surfaces. So I
Okay.
wanna run up the tower.
Just to test our
while
limits?
Thornock's
Okay.
flying.
So Thornock flies about 15 feet up before a blast of force slams him back down to the ground. And Ari, as you start climbing, you start feeling like the rocks are starting to tingle a little bit. And by the time you get about 15 feet up, they're full on shocking you, and you have to come back down before.
Okay, that didn't work.
Okay.
Alright.
Is there a door? Only the teleportation.
No door, just the teleportation circle.
Okay. Should we try?
There's no way but forward, shall we?
Everybody,
Right.
get in here and hold hands.
So everybody
Who's-
steps into the
who's
circle,
Kumbaya?
holds hands or not.
Oh,
depending.
great! I'm just kidding.
And as
We're
soon
gonna
as
sing
like
Kumbaya, my
Akio
God.
starts, it's going to all of you teleport inside, and you appear in another chamber. The walls of this chamber bear exotic geometric designs representing feathers, eagles, and snakes, all rendered in a style you've never seen before. To one side of the room, you see a human female sprawled face down in a pool of blood. She's dressed like a high-ranking member of the Cult of the Dragon.
Wow.
Now, you see the teleportation room, or the teleportation at the back of the room here. You see another teleportation circle. Not where you guys stepped in. You stepped into the. You guys basically reported into the middle of the room, and on the wall you also see this sort of slanted stone slab, and it has a bunch of different symbols on it.
So I'm gonna go check out the body.
Yeah, I want to go up. And
I'll go look
check
at the
body.
symbols.
See if they're alive.
I'm
So-
invisible still.
Medicine check,
Okay.
Arcana check.
Actually, I'm decent with that.
24.
24.
Terrible roll. 8.
She looks dead. Yeah.
I'd search her for any possessions.
She does not have any.
I'd take her high-ranking robe.
They are very blood-stained down the front and meant for a human female. Enjoy. Arcana, you look over these runes and you realize that these are probably activation runes that will send you to different places within the tower.
All right.
I say,
Top
Brom.
floor, please.
I say, Brom, can you make anything of how she
And
died?
Here, actually, I'll go ahead and hand you the runes themselves.
Nice.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I know how she died?
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
7 timer, star, square, triangle, rectangle.
My medicine is +2, so that's going to be total of 19.
19. She looks like she was killed by a dagger that Ari also wields, a dragon-tooth dagger.
And it seems that someone didn't appreciate her.
You killed her?
Ari, do you have anything to say?
You were with me the whole time, I swear.
Was it in the back, or was it like in her stomach, or backstab type thing?
Stomach.
Okay, so she knew it was coming.
Yep.
I can make sense of these, or Akio can at least.
No, you can't make sense of it. You know that they will teleport you to different areas. You don't know anything about the tower to know.
Wasn't
what
he
areas
holding
they
a
will go to.
timer and he flipped it upside down or whatever?
He showed an hourglass.
There's an hourglass. Let's
Nice
go there.
memory.
Boom!
So you hit the hourglass. Is everybody on the teleportation scroll?
Yeah.
Oh, I wait till everyone gets on.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm not
You
gonna
hit it,
just-
and it kind of flashes red, and then just nothing happens.
Dang it!
That's our level. Okay. I think I got this. What's next?
What are the other symbols?
What do you guys think?
Do we see anything that looks like
Stars
there
would
was-
be like the
like they're not words, right? These are just like sigils.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
these are just
here.
sigils.
I
They're
don't
just
know-
symbols.
I don't know if
of-
you can see.
I'm thinking the
Okay.
star maybe is like the very, very top of the tower, open-ended. We can look up in the night sky or something. I don't know. I'm just going to hit the star.
So you
And I'm
guys,
We're
going to
gonna get
pretend like I
sent
know
to
exactly what I'm
space.
doing, too, because I don't want to seem stupid.
you go. Of course.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
So you hit that, and after a moment, all of you pop out of existence and reappear. This chamber is clearly the workspace of a wizard. A pair of voluminous tomes on astronomy and astrology lie open on a table. A massive telescope of brass, crystal, and polished mahogany rests on an intricate stand in the middle of the chamber. A ladder rests against one wall, and an immense crystal lens is embedded in the ceiling.
Ooh.
And then there is
Does this
also
look-
a balcony.
Does this look similar to our
To the
castle?
scrying thing at the castle?
No, it does not look like the Farseer of
We
Ilisk.
should take
It
that.
looks like
telescope.
it might be.
Really heavy.
It might be
Bag of holding.
just an observatory
An
of
observatory,
sorts. Yeah.
okay. I will quickly peruse. I'll look at the books, I think.
Hey Thornock, can you fit that telescope in your bag of holding? Can Thornock fit the telescope?
I only have a tool bag, but I might be able to fit it.
I'd like to also be perusing some of these lower
I
books.
want to climb up the
Interesting
ladder.
item.
Before we
the
steal
ladder's
anything-
just up against the wall. It's not like leading anywhere, so you can climb up to the top of it. And yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, before we steal anything,
Check the
Captain Klepto, let's make sure that we don't die.
Anything of.
So
note?
what is everybody doing? You're checking the books.
I'm checking the balcony.
You're checking the balcony. Okay.
I'm also kind of searching for interesting trinkets that look like they might be magical in help.
Okay. Tavish?
I want to go. I'll just look at the telescope. I want to see if there's.
Okay.
If it's pointing at anything in particular, or.
Okay. So, you guys are all starting to kind of move around the room. Ari, you go over and you kind of peel back the balcony, and you see 4 figures standing on the other side of the balcony.
I'm
and
still invisible, by the way.
Yes.
Never said that I was-
Yeah, I knew you were. And you see the one at the back go, get them. And at this point, you have just enough time to shout ambush, or trap, or whatever you want to shout. As the
Face
curtains
punch as you punch someone.
Yeah, exactly.
bursting through, you're just like waiting there.
Yeah.
And the curtains are going to burst open, and we're going to get into combat again.
Okay.
So,
I shouldn't have picked Star.
No.
well, I mean,
It's very complicated. I don't know how this works.
Scott, I need a 4x4 room in stone. Sorry, four of those tiles. Yeah, so 8. Yeah, 8 squares. In stone or wood, whichever one. And then I need a balcony as well. That telescope is way too large for you to fit in your bag. It is literally taking up
It's like
20 feet of room. So
Okay,
in the
so
middle
it's
of the room. It is a very nice telescope, though, Tavish. Like it is very good.
Maybe we can pull some of the gold
good
inlay off of it.
craftsmanship.
Yeah.
I could figure out.
Yeah, kind of scrape the
Get
gold
some
off.
of it, yeah.
Some gold fleck.
Okay, so I need a new. I can grab those, but we need the cults. The cultists. Yeah. I need to go down anyway. When you're done.
Cultists?
Yeah. Did you bring that up?
I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
And that balcony, you said, right?
Yep. And I'm going to use the Naran Vein Mage. Because we painted him. We might as well use him more than once. Okay. Perfect. I'll make it. Oh, yeah.
So guys that are gone can see easier.
Oh yeah.
You can break unpainted ones. If you, that's fine. It's the
Yeah,
painted
once you
ones.
paint 'em,
I'm
you're
like, please don't break it.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, so I've been using that flex resin lately, and it's been working really well.
Is that a little more pliable?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll show you after this. They're way pliable.
That's awesome.
They need more combat on this. They only have like
Yeah, they only
30
have 4.
things.
Yeah. They have it, most of it's more like settings. It's like here's a tavern or like whatever. You can do like your own if you click soundpad. Then you can do like your own custom ones and like add sword effects and whatever. But it just takes 20 minutes to get a song going. I mean, this kind of fits like a wizard's tower.
Well, and this is actually called Wizard's Tower.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I was just thinking, there's no. I wonder if I can do like, can you add something running at the same time simultaneously?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You'll be able to
can.
make
If you do
customs.
the sound pad, custom sound pad, it opens another tab, so you can run that over the top of what's going on currently. Or you might have to right click open a new tab, but it should be able to run them simultaneously.
Yeah, and then you can put in like thunder and lightning effects on top or whatever else.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to run to the bathroom, but everybody roll initiative.
Done.
Come on, baby.
Play with.
Give me a good one. Hey. +6, 23. Very nice.
Dang. Nice. You have a +6 to your initiative? Super
Dex.
Dexy. Where's yours? +6 too?
+4.
Oh, +4.
I get.
Oh, because you're out.
Well, I
Alpha?
get. So I have a 20 dex, but then. I
So
think
that would be a
there's-
+5.
Right, but there's something else that
You get
I
like a
think-
+1 to something.
I don't.
Oh,
I
is
don't
it the
know.
luck stone?
I don't know what it is. It calculates it. Maybe.
It might be the luck stone.
No, I don't think Luckstone gives you a plus to your initiative.
Oh, you're right. That's only on saves.
Let's see what else is potentially giving me that.
It's probably a class or race
Yeah,
feature.
looking at my features and traits. An armor, defense, martial arts, food, blah blah blah. You can use dex and strength. That's not it. Levels, armored movement, master nutrition. Social arts. Extended strike, hard strike shows.
Woolsey's Tower,
Yeah.
observatory.
Yeah.
I figured that's a good color for us. Very nice.
I like it.
All right. Anybody higher than 20?
23.
22.
Dexterous elves.
That's right.
They just start flipping through the air.
You're carrying a 20-pound gun. What the?
And a bag of holding full of like 200 pounds
Scott,
of
did you
stuff,
mark those,
so-
guys?
No, I'm sorry, I forgot.
So mark the. Anybody else higher than 20?
22 just yet. These guys are probably.
Make sure the wizard is green.
I painted him purple already.
Make him green.
Anybody higher than 15?
50.
I have 20.
20.
I
on the
have
balcony.
not.
Yeah. So he's at the back of the balcony.
Okay.
What is yours, Brom?
12.
12.
And then the other figures are kind of around him, right?
Yeah, they're in front of him. Ready to rush in. Okay, and then Ari is in front of them. Invisible.
Well, where with everyone else? Where's Thornock?
Thornock was kind of wandering around the room, so put him right there, it's fine. You're in the center of the room looking at the telescope. Brom was over looking through like bookshelves from there, and then Akia was reading the books, so put him in the back. Hey, you need to go outside? Go on. Good, it is open. First up is Ari, actually.
Would this count as like a surprise since they're not seeing me? And I'm...
You'll get your usual standard assassin bonus stuff, but this isn't
It's not a surprise round.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna...
because they were already waiting to
Right,
ambush
right.
you. Yeah.
I'm gonna skirt around here then, if I can.
Okay.
And...
Go and roll me just a quick stealth check.
Yeah.
Squish the squishy wizard.
That is... Do I get advantage since I'm invisible?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a 32.
Yeah. You're good.
I suppose since these guys are going to be attacking the front line, maybe I should take this guy instead. So, well, no, I'm going to go for the wizard. Alright. So, first attack. How stupid.
You get advantage.
I know. And every hit is a crit, and I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, nice. Well,
A waste! Did I
as-
save that? Alright.
Are you a divination wizard?
Yeah. Do they get to?
They get at the beginning of the day they get to roll 2 dice
Uh-huh.
and basically bank those numbers,
Oh, that's awesome.
and then they get to like trade them out for theirs or their allies or their enemies.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's kind of what Braum has with his dagger too. I kind of gave him a
So
little
if
bit
you
of that.
roll like a 1, you can swap it. Like, oh, you rolled a 1 now.
Yep.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's fate for you. Yeah, divination is my favorite wizard. Actually,
Yeah.
I like summoners too.
Okay, so-
they're all pretty cool.
They really are.
So
just do
first
such good
attack
stuff.
is 32 damage.
32 damage, and that's the one that brings you out of being invisible.
Correct.
So
Wow.
you come out of invisible and just deliver this like you could hear the bones break as you just like clock him right in the jaw, and he stumbles to the side and he goes, "What the?" And then it's your second attack.
Okay.
That's the flex.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a 28
That'll hit.
for 21 damage.
Okay, are you looking to kill him or incapacitate him?
I want to incapacitate this guy.
Okay.
We'll kill the thugs.
So you grab, instead of stabbing him with a dagger or anything, you grab his head and just slam it into the balcony, and he just collapses in a heap.
Nice. Yes. Okay, so then I'm actually going to. Well, I can't not take advantage of the crits. I was gonna say I'm gonna go into like dodge, but no, I'm gonna attack homie.
Okay.
Oof.
Another crit.
Alright. I'm never gonna roll another one for the rest of the night. Jeez. 10 damage on that guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to, let's see, do one more.
That's what, blue?
Yeah. And that is 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
Or 20, that is, for 14 damage.
So Ari literally appears in a whirlwind of fists and feet, and
It feels so good when I get to take advantage of
Yeah.
my cool thing.
then Tavish would go next. We'll go ahead and hold off on his attack for now.
Okay.
Blue is going to turn around, and it's going to do kind of that familiar like hand claw
Oh yeah.
that signifies the cult of the
like-
dragon. And it's going to try and
scary.
inflict wounds upon you
Okay.
at the second level.
Let's see, where did this go? I need to subtract a key point. I'm getting low.
Oh, wait. We'll wait for just a moment. Sounds like we've almost got our Tavish back. Because who knows what he would do.
Right, maybe he'll take this guy out.
Yep.
For me.
Do, do.
Sounds a little Harry Potter-ish.
Yeah. It's called Wizard's Tower.
It works pretty well.
How's the Pokemon Go Harry Potter game?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a lot more complex than the Pokemon one. There's so much more to do.
Nice.
But it's kind of an augmented reality type thing.
Yeah, you
where-
can have it be AR if you want. I usually don't play it that way just because, I don't know, it kind of wigs me out. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't look right.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
'Cause it's
It's
the
not
real
very
world
good
with-
AR technology yet, so like, you'll be looking at the ground, but the person's not standing on the ground. They're like floating like 3 feet in the air. And
okay.
it's a little weird. I guess in Harry
Yeah,
Potter it's
Kind of
fine.
takes you
but-
out of it a little.
Yeah, so I just play with it off so everything lines up properly, but I'm weird, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, Tavish, it's your turn.
I took out the wizard and hit this guy a couple times.
Did you knock him off the balcony or just?
No, I knocked him out.
Oh, okay.
I just incapacitated him. I figured we could question him and kill the
Yeah,
thugs.
we can show
So
these.
can I hit any of these guys,
You do see
or
another
the telescope be in the
teleportation
way
check.
of any of them?
Huh?
Would the telescope be in the way of any of them?
No, you can pretty much just like
Okay.
turn it and
I'm just
use
gonna-
it to brace yourself.
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a hunter's mark on blue.
Okay.
And shoot him.
Alrighty. Open fire.
28.
That'll hit.
We should play a cowboy campaign one time. Wild West.
My plan after we're done with this campaign is to do a small Edge of the Empire campaign, which is sort of Wild Westy.
Yeah,
so,
Wild West in space.
Yeah. Get some Star Wars in there.
25 damage.
He's dead.
Nice.
Boom.
Boom.
Would you like to make another attack, sir?
I would on the guy right next to us.
Assuming you want to transfer that?
I can't.
Oh,
Because
you
bonus
can't?
because it's a bonus action to transfer.
Oh, that's rough.
24.
24 will hit.
Should be an auto thing.
It used to be.
17.
So you just line them up like a shooting range.
Yep. Just like targets.
Yep.
Like the little ducks pew, 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 at that
Yeah.
carnival.
Alrighty. Anything else from Tavish?
No.
Okay, so blue is dead. So gray is going to go instead.
That's pretty cool though, huh? Like not just the
Oh
flex
yeah,
split,
it's cool. I like.
but
Oh, let me see.
so that one was a failed one.
Right.
One of the wings is kind of.
It's a flex material, so it's kind of like really bendy.
Oh, nice.
So I've been printing all my stuff in that. So because
That would have been good for my staff because the bottom half of my staff just one day was gone. I have no idea what happened to it. It's just gone.
so this box.
So he turns around and he'll do the hand motion at you, but this is going to be a hold person spell, so I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
if you want, I'll reprint your guy. Just
I
so you
know.
know.
I don't want
I
to
seriously just rolled another natural 20.
Wow. Okay. Yep. You. In
fact, I have another one
shrug
right
it
here.
off. It doesn't
Oh, yeah?
affect
Already,
you
it's the invisible
hardly
version.
at all,
that's
and
right.
he's rather surprised. Okay.
So Colby, this box was sitting on that chair right there, and my dog jumped up and it went and landed on its side.
Thornock, it's your turn.
And it was enough to break like half of the figures in here. So I just glue them all together and
New Ari wasn't affected though. She survived.
Wait, this one?
Yeah. No, we had another one in there, but yeah, that's the one you took home. Yes.
they were
So I'm not close to anyone, am I?
Nope. You're within range of 2 though.
Yeah, I can be close to those two.
Okay.
Which one do you want to go, red or gray? Red
I'm
took a
gonna.
shot. Gray did not.
What? Say that one.
Red took a shot from Tavish, gray did not.
But I'm gonna go after Gray.
I think he does it just to
I
bug
know
you
he
at this
does,
point.
that's
Go ahead and make your first attack.
Bonus action. I'm gonna use that fighting spirit again.
Okay. How many times can you do that per day?
I can do it 3 times for every long rest.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and make your first attack against Gray for me.
Uh, 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Uh, 14 points of damage.
Okay, next attack.
I smell Fritos. Is
Well,
that what happens when you're having a
My
stroke?
bad.
It is the 4th of
Also-
July, so those are freedom does.
Also 22 to hit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
As well.
Right?
Maybe it's a weird firework.
I don't smell Fritos.
It's the corn chip firework.
I guess.
Um,
It's just whiffs, just random like.
15 points of damage.
Okay, that is enough to kill him.
Beautiful.
And that is your turn. Akio.
All right. I'm gonna
The last
try
one for you.
my chromatic orb again and see if I can hit. What dice do I want to roll? Black. Natural one.
Okay.
Why?
So again, you, like,
Why is it
you,
so
like,
hard to hit
and you
with the
toss it and it
chromatic
goes
orb?
over his head out of the tower.
You have to be one with the orb, man.
That's
That was
Brahms
my
chaos- that's
that was
Brahms
my bread.
chaos
That was
bolt.
my bread and butter back in the day. So you got to be one with it.
You can't be one with the orb. I
You
guess.
gotta treat it right. or
Well,
else
that was
it
a
won't
wasted
treat you.
spell. Slot. Oh, it's not first level.
All right, so next up, because the mage is gone already, is Brom.
Get him, Brom.
Right. So the final one who's still standing.
Yep.
I'm going to throw my dagger right in his face.
Okay.
In true Brom fashion.
As the dagger starts saying, I've heard of this. Is it my time?
Welcome. Yeah, here's the encore. Schwa! And that is going to be. I'm trying to see what my damage is. So, question. The plus hit on my dagger of venom is a +9, and then the one when it's Fang of the Fate Weaver is +8. Does that sound right to you?
No, because your venom dagger doesn't give you a static bonus, right?
The dagger of venom was a +1.
Okay, because the fang is supposed to be a +2 weapon.
+2. Yeah, so that's where it sounded a little weird to me.
So it's a +10, not a +8.
Okay. I will just make note of that for now. So I throw that. That's a 26.
That's a
Oh,
yeah. Hits.
sorry. Yes, that hits.
So 7 regular damage.
7 regular?
Yep, and then 3d10. He needs to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
He does not make it. About how that's going to do.
That is 17 total poison damage.
Okay, so the dagger
So-
sinks into his face, and then just like these green spider webs just start like cracking, and he just falls backwards dead.
Good ambush, guys.
Was that like a mocking joke to them, or were you talking to your team?
I was talking to them.
Vicious words from or cutting words.
That
or
was my
whatever.
vicious mockery.
Yeah, you took a level in Bard.
Let's talk. Let's tie this guy up.
I'm gonna just come at him with the runes that I've obviously written down in my notebook.
Uh-huh.
What does it mean?
So you wait for him to wake up.
No, I'm gonna slap him in the face and see if he wakes up.
He's out cold.
Who do you want for?
He's-
Where's the Batman?
He got knocked pretty bad for a loop. His jaw is broken, and he has probably a concussion.
I only have gentle repose, but that just keeps you from decomposing.
Does anybody have a
Gingerly poke.
low level heal
I
that
can
they
heal him. I can heal him. I do healing work.
Let's tie him up first.
He's tied up.
Pour a health potion on him, just a light one.
Just
Yeah, use your
splash it on his
smallest one.
tongue. I don't have any like low level. Do I? Maybe I do.
You guys have plenty
I've got
of
pumps.
regular healing potions.
Yeah.
I'll use one of my regular potions.
Okay. You shove that down his throat. He groans even though he's unconscious as you like move his jaw physically. But then he kind of blurrily opens up his eyes and goes, "What do you
I check it.
want?"
Check for his teeth. Make sure he doesn't have any like false teeth that'll let him kill himself or something.
He's
arsenic
missing
teeth.
3 teeth, but that's because of Ari. But no, he
Okay.
does not have any
Coincidentally,
cyanide.
they were all the cyanide.
Cyanide tooth, yeah.
Great crit.
Yeah.
I even had a backup.
Yeah.
All right, I say Brom, intimidate him. Get some information.
All right.
from him.
Who do you work for? I intimidate him.
Hey, he's a warlock now.
I know.
He's scary.
I know.
I kind of look. Actually, in fact, just
He
for
does the
role-playing
whole-
purposes, I kind of look at him and I say, something is different about you. I'm a little
My
scared,
intimidation's
but it
a
might come in
+7.
handy for this particular moment. So why don't you use some of this newfound darkness and see if I can scare this
Let's
guy
do
into
the whole. Is it Aowen where she goes all dark?
Oh, Galadriel.
Galadriel.
Yeah.
I'll help intimidate.
By lifting Braum up slightly higher in the air.
Yeah, let's do that.
Don't forget to ask him what these mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah. To ask him about the runes.
Okay,
And about
so
the
I rolled a
dragon
22.
mask.
That's not with advantage. You want me to do it with advantage or add something to it?
That's perfectly fine. I'm giving it to you with bonuses and everything. He is thoroughly frightened and will tell you whatever you want to know.
Alright, first and foremost, who are you?
I had the name up
You
until
knocked
this
his
moment.
name out of his head.
I'm wearing a purple robe. What does it look like I am?
My name is Jorgen Paul.
Jorgen Paul. What are you doing here?
Sounds like a douchey
I'm-
YouTuber.
Yeah. Let's just leave it at that.
I'm working
A
for the
brother
Cult
with
of the
Paul
Dragon.
Williams.
Alright.
We're trying to
next
study the
question,
dragon
but-
mask.
why were you lurking in the shadows? Who sent you here?
The Cult of the Dragon. We were trying to ambush you.
Can you tell me how to use these sigils? If you don't, I will cut off each of your testicles one by one. As extra intimidation.
Just
two.
two. One by one. One and then the other. And he goes, they just go to different parts of the tower and he names the pieces. So the, I can give you the names if you like.
Yeah, write them down.
The chair.
I have someone right.
Yep.
Okay, the chair.
The chair goes to the audience chamber.
Okay.
The upside down L goes to the closed chambers. The rectangle goes to the shrine. The flame goes to the lounge. The star you already know. It's the observatory.
Oh, yeah.
The square goes to the bedroom. The right triangle leads back to the sundial, teleports you back to the sundials.
No, don't go on that one.
And then the hourglass takes you to the dungeon, where you need a key in order to open it.
I'll ask him.
Presume you have that key.
Oh, you mean this gate key?
Physic? Or throw not turns on top.
Yeah, you quickly searched through his pockets while he was unconscious, and you did find an hourglass.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. I'll ask him. What is this hourglass?
I think we know what the hourglass is.
When we're outside, we're trying to get this hourglass. Is this the key to get up there, or is there other impediments that might?
That's the key. So you're here for Iskander.
Yes.
Exactly.
Where is he?
Last I saw, he headed to the dungeon. I recovered the key after he teleported there.
Okay, well, take the key.
Are you?
Let's dangle him over the side. Just for good. Just like time and leave him over the edge of the balcony.
I think we need to probably finish him off.
Do we need this person any longer?
Yeah, he's a cult member. We should kill him.
Wait. What other forces are awaiting us in these rooms?
More of my cult. They will stop you.
and half dragons? Or other dragonkin?
Yes.
It's funny you should say that because the last room said the same thing.
You won't get away with this. You're not going to take the blue dragon mask, and you won't stop Tiamat from coming.
Would you like to see a magic trick? And I pull out my bag of devouring.
Do you open the bag of devouring?
I back
I
away.
do not, but I'm going to try and put it on his head.
Okay, that requires opening it.
I will slap him with it. I don't know. I don't want to open it.
I say, I'll tell you the same thing that I told the last dragon that we killed, which is, when you see Tiamat in hell, tell her she'll never regain this plane of existence, and I
Just full on.
punch him in the throat, collapse his windpipe.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeet.
You
I
do.
just stabbed him.
Yeah, he dies a slow death.
I
It
poke
gets
him in
really
the eye with my
uncomfortable.
little hand.
It gets really uncomfortable, so I slowly like kick him off the balcony so I don't have to look at
Just
it.
like roll him off. So he's choking and then falls to his death.
Okay, so
Our heroes, ladies and gentlemen. The heroes.
Hey, he's a bad guy. He deserves a bad death.
Yeah, I did.
Um,
He was
Don't
very,
join
very
cults,
helpful.
ladies and gentlemen. That's the message.
so with this new information in hand, we're going to end there tonight. The party, again, you have not taken a short rest yet. You haven't taken a long rest either, so keep that where it is.
Take a short rest really bad. That's okay.
Let's see here.
Oh, crap.
But let me calculate some experience for you before you leave.
As the camera fades to black, Brom is conversing with Thornock, asking him if he went too or has some kind of existential crisis.
I actually do. I wanna pull Brahm aside and say, something is different about you, my friend. You have been acting very strange of late, and seem almost possessed. What's going on?
Nothing more than my ambition to protect that which is most important to me.
And that is?
My friends.
Well, I'm glad we're on your side of this whatever darkness seems to have possessed you, but I am a little concerned.
Darkness can be an ally sometimes.
Until it stabs you in the face.
Just proceed cautiously.
As a monk that studies the way of the shadow, I'm no stranger to darkness. Just be careful that it doesn't take over.
Indeed. I will rely on you to each to make sure I do not cross that line.
You have the pencil.
We won't let you fall too far, buddy.
Mainly because for you, falling from a normal height would be really
I know, right? It's just like, what's his face? You know, if I fall in the snow, I could die. I'm 4 feet effing tall.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah, ready.
For getting through the maze, which gives you full completion credit, you all get 7,850 experience apiece.
7,850.
Yep.
Does that count?
Level 13.
Yep, that includes the cultists. Did you guys level up?
Yep.
Wow, congratulations.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good work.
Barely.
How much experience was that?
7,850.
Ooh, that's exciting.
And then I'm giving Brahm inspiration for tonight. Well done with the character development there. And Ari, I'm giving you inspiration as well. You had some good
For
moments.
anyone interested, Brom will open his heart, and I'll send you a nice little diddle that Nibiru has set for me.
Oh, perfect. Yep, so,
What does that mean? So that's level 10.
yeah, so Brahm is basically going to tell you the story then? Tell everybody their story?
I'd love to hear it.
I'm going to relay it, yes, because he's enticed with the power, he's intrigued by it, but he's also scared of what it might require.
Okay, so yeah, just send that at your leisure.
Cool.
If you want to post it anywhere else for anybody to read that watches the stream, you can as well. But that's it for this week. Next week we'll have our normal game on the normal day. So until then, that's it.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone.
See you guys.
Enjoy level 13.
Happy 4th.
Happy 4th.
Yay.
America.
Happy 4th of July.
Night, everyone.